There we go. All right. Let's get back into the groove of things. It's been a while. Wait, did I not? Let me fix that as well. There we go. All right, let's see. Where actually is everything? No, everything's getting bad. Let me check real quick, I guess. Hopefully they go bad. Probably did though. Oh yeah, I can do Dion as a lawyer, that's right. How do I do that again? Duty on. There we go. Alright, it has been a while actually. It's been a long time. Checking. Alright. Let me turn this up a tad bit. There you go. Why is this light so on? That's such so weird. Alright, it has been a while actually. It's been quite a while. Why is there a car right here? Alright, let's see if I can, It's still good. Alright, bulk, alright. Wait, where's the meat things? There it is. My pineapple. I'd get some for a restaurant as well. Probably. If that's the case, I can make one more. And a smoothie. Alright, well that's all cooking. Ghost pepper. That case was over and done with. Criminal. Oh. Ghost. There we go. Oh, that's right. Franklin paid our bill. I forgot about that. Okay. Like that. Good. We got some food. Alright, let's see. Turn. Alright, it's so weird. These rainbows always so colorful. My eyes feel weird. Alright. Let's see. I looked at that. Don't know why that needed to be judgment. Franklin's okay. Franklin's around. And Ezra's around. Okay. Let's go say hi to Ezra. Round and balanced. Okay, well, how do you get back in groove with things? Yeah, I was taking a break for a while. Honestly, I was wanting to play earlier, but why does it sound like a dying? Interesting. I was wanting to play red toe chunk. Rare. To play earlier, but times I was what's going on? I want to play with Penny, but Penny hasn't been around recently. Which reminds me, we should text her. That's right. Oh, what? Turned. Forgot that the turning got nerfed. I don't know why nerfed it like this. Wait, no. Oh god, the turning. Is that what it is? Okay. Down to turn it on, up to turn it off. Okay, I just need to remember that. Oh, wait, I also realized, did they change it? Oh, whoops, Lis isn't the only lawyer in the city anymore. They find out? They found out, whoops. Guess I'll sit around.
Would you like for the cast? Because we have options here. Would you like a fiberglass, or you want plaster? You want to be able to shower with it, go in a pool?
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to do a fiberglass. No, everything's covered by your actual state insurance and such, right? It's a pilot program here with universal health care, so you don't have to pay for anything. So yeah, we'll get you the best there. Okay, and then so for the tape of it, you have the choice between Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Well, do you have
Yeah, I'll try and think of something.
Maybe we'll have that. Essentially, we also have Garfield. We have Marvel things. Fortnite, isn't that what all the kids play? It's a very okay. I'll see if we have any of that, but I know we for sure have Hello Kitty. But I'm gonna go see about the Fortnite. Okay, I'll go check that out.
What was the full context of the story? Do I have to text somebody so I can? I probably have a text Roland. No, I think I just explained over the phone. Where's the full? How do I explain this in full context?
We're in tablet kids now.
So I was trying to play it.
Just realising that your surname is not of the mountain girl. Smash that. Look at your face! Oh my god.
Honestly, that's...
It's not a bad one.
No. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That makes sense. Okay.
I hope it was all at the same time.
No, that would mean...
Expungement.
God damn.
And I messaged him. He seemed
Oh. Someone in here the other day who was 6'8". Huge. Freaking huge. Yeah. It was someone I was, getting in there for their fit for duty.
there we go.
Here we go. It's very, very, very modest. Look at that.
Don't prep. What time is it? There we go. Responded to the messages. Don't need this. Don't need this. Need this. I'll ruin this in 48 hours. 4 days ago. Pretty sure this lady's dead too. Who did I hear that from? I don't remember who I heard that from. From Roland. That's right. I heard that from Roland. Let me message Roland too. I want to talk with Roland. Hey, he's been. We should hang out sometime. When was the last time I talked with him? I still have all my stuff. Anything on my to-do list? Oh yeah, that's right. Haven't received message back. Got money. Can't help with that. That's chill. Remove that. Who is the other person that wants to do paralegal work? Drew Graves and somebody else. I don't remember their name. Elm Williams. Okay. Let me know. Penny stressing out over the drawn stuff. Yeah, I get it. Interesting. Anyone else that we need to talk with? I don't think so. If that's the case, then I guess we can work on the fuck, I don't want to do this. Oh wait, it's in 13 hours. Fuck. I guess I can stay up a bit for that. Fuck it, I don't need sleep. Yeah, when did I wake up today anyways? Yeah, I woke up at like 1-ish. So yeah, I don't need to worry about that. Well, AM, by the way, AM. What's client-lawyer relationship? Something about that? Do they want me to do the prosecution one as well? Oh yeah, fuck, it's a Saturday too. Oh fuck, she needs to be... yeah. Yeah. Getting on the train. Maybe we'll make it. I 'Cause 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 ' Well, it really has been a while. It's been like 10 days since I've streamed. Well, it's been less than that, right? That was just my experience last week. And I was stuck on the train. To make my 7. I'm borrowing. And yeah, it's very early. Maybe. I wonder. I could also probably ask. I think. They probably should be able to do that. Probably should be able to. Especially.
Hey Liz, you okay?
Oh, hey Franklin. Yeah, I'm doing okay. How about you?
Good. Why are you here? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I was here to see your Ezra, actually.
Okay.
It's been a while. How have you been? Is it a good or?
If I try to think about the answer, I might collapse.
I mean, that sounds like normal then. So
Yeah, like
why don't you
normal,
just get used to it
basically.
already, Franklin? You just
Yeah, seriously. What's wrong with me? I'm such a pussy.
just get used to being overworked already. You know this. What's it called? Would it be okay if I did like a trial period thing with WTF? Like,
I've been talking to the partners. It's been a talk, let me tell you that much.
okay.
It's been multiple talks, actually. But...
I mean, I'm trying to do better. Honestly, I haven't been around in about a week now. It's been I don't know.
Well, a break is good for you.
Thank you. It's
good for everybody.
I feel like I kind of needed it.
I'll try to see if they'll come around, but they are trepidatious.
I mean, I could.
If anything, me and you could do some work together.
Yeah, I could be like just some like paralegal work basically. Because
For
I'm not
me,
allowed to do actual casework, so I might as well, right?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Liz. It's very late though. I can't.
Oh yeah, I get that. You know, you're good. Yeah,
I gotta get back to.
it's good to see you.
I'm very injured. Good to see you. I'm glad you're around.
Love you, Franklin.
Too, Liz.
He's at the back. Friday? Today's Friday. Oh wait, today is Friday. Oh wait. Oh yeah. I don't know. Today is today. Today is today. Then you're probably good. I wouldn't stretch it much later than that. Even that. Even that time can be kinda. It is a Friday. I swear if Ezra... Okay. Still available, right? Ezra. My phone sounds are off. Oh, what? Cool. It's cooler because it's a GIF. Alright. Alright. Probably should change Ash's thing. Ash is nice. Oh yeah, I need to change Nora's thing as well. Because she's not magistrate anymore. Judge. Oh yeah, this guy's in an ADA as well. Bird, you're no longer an ADA, former ADA. I haven't seen this guy in forever. Don't think he's around anymore. Definitely don't think this guy's around anymore. He was around for like one day. Oh, I remember. Okay. It told me a bit. Luna? Is this the... I haven't seen her in forever as well. Seen Alfonso ever and... Don't remember who this was. Kinda remember. I remember her. She hasn't been around though. Oh yeah, I need to message him back. I'm talking about this. Oh, Mr. Cole. Not gonna help you. Just getting back to you. So, what do you want? Okay. Now we go bother, because it's been a while. And I'm not okay with waiting any longer. Been 40 minutes we've been waiting. Jesus Christ. I swear for him. Oh. Franklin, alright. Where's Ezra? Angie. What's the client-lawyer relationship? Uh, I don't think we did that. Definitely weren't caught for it, so that's for sure. I don't fucking know. What the fuck are they talking about? What was he even supposed to do this presentation thing about? I don't remember. What the fuck do I rent for this one? Example of lawyer relationship would be the consulting the consulting their client on how to go how they want to representing them. They want to proceed legally. How they want to take legal action, if any. And what they are trying to achieve by taking said action. Um, a lawyer would respect any decisions made by their client.
Your favorite, whatever thing you like on the old television. Just try to relax, okay?
Later, dog.
All right,
It's
stay
a
safe
secret,
out there. All right, I'll get you that report, okay?
Night night.
Hey, Ezra.
Take care. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How about
What's
you?
going on, Liz? Oh, just had an appointment there. You know, had a whole bunch going on. So,
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to talk to me the other day. I saw that you were on duty here, so I've been waiting for 45 minutes or so.
yeah. I wanted to
That's
see
it.
how you're doing. You know, to talk about you know, what you've been up to. Can I get a quick phone call here to
Yeah, sure, you're good.
DOC might want to make a yeah. So just half a sec here. I quickly call the DOC Sarge here.
Why did he text me when he's right in front of me? All right. And make sure they properly understand what they are doing legally. What choices
One of your employees? Okay.
Hey, Dean, good to see you. Yeah, I've been taking a break, but what's it called? It has been a while. It's been like what, like a weekish since I've streamed. It's been a good long while. But I'm back and I'm ready to RP. I'm working on a presentation right now. No, we're going to talk with Ezra. That's what happened. But he said he need to call DLC real quick. Pretty sure. No, I don't know the person. Okay. Ezra was just here like a minute ago, and he's like, "Yeah, let me just call DLC, and then we can have our talk." I've been wanting to roleplay with Penny. The Penny hasn't really been around. But the presentation is just like what, restating everything here, and I don't know. Why they're just like they sent me to busy work. Oh my god. I'm tempted to use just chat GPT for it, but no, that kind of stuff is you can pretty easily tell whenever something's AI. I found. And they'll get real pissed at me if I do that. What legal choices are what they have of other judges. Let me think about that. Well, I know for a fact that Humphrey broke this right here, the Universal Code of Conduct. I was actually going to file a bar complaint about that, but I'm like, do I really care that much? And no, that's probably, we don't want to ruin the relationship any more than it already is. But him bringing up the he had a very messy and public divorce. That was fucked. That was actually fucked. I was like, what the? That's so targeted. Like that's so. Oh my god. Like that was actually like that was out of pocket. And then he was using that to say that I shouldn't get their bar license back on this. That was fucked. Let's see. As for the that well, I mean, that's just committing a felony. You can't that's not traveling. That it's part of the Universal Code of Conduct. Is that technically? I don't think there's anything that says you can't have a felony on any of these rules. Now I think about it. Huh. The conflict of interest one would be the one I could fuck with for sure. Like that'd be the one where I could make some comments. Think about anything else. Yeah, that would be the only one I could really do with any maybe competence, but I don't think I know enough. Unless I wanted to shit on Austin, but no, I don't I don't really want to do that. Conflict of interest would be the only one. But they don't even explain what conflict of interest is. That's the part, like, that's so, like, it's so vague. They just expect you to know something like that. And this, even then, it's very questionable what conflict of interest actually is. I've done research on it for, like, a couple hours, and I still don't fully understand what it is, because everyone seems to have their own idea of what it is. But otherwise, examples of fees being too high or confidentiality. Confidentiality, I don't think there's... Most lawyers are actually really tight-lipped about things. That's definitely not the case for Lis, but it's because it's very funny. But these other ones have maybe catered towards the court. Let me think about that. No, this is more about you can't lie to the court. You can't, like, intentionally mislead them, essentially. Other than the testimony of a defendant in a criminal matter. That's so funny. A lawyer may refuse to offer evidence other than testimony of a defendant in a criminal matter that the lawyer reasonably believes is false. So you could... That's so funny. You could reasonably believe that your that their testimony is going to be false, and you can say, yeah, they can't do that. That's just... It's funny that they'll put that exception in. They have. Wait, can I say how to plea on their behalf, or do they have to? I'm pretty sure they have to, right? I have a consultation with a lawyer as to the plea to be entered and whether the client will testify. Okay. And what the repercussions might be from things like pleading guilty. Pleading guilty or testifying on the stand. They said that I they're claiming that I broke 7 of these rules. It's, I don't know. It's kind of questionable. There's a bunch of them that possibly, I mean, if you stretch it, you could say I broke a bunch of these, but I had to give one on every single one. Apparently, even the prosecution one. So I'm like, oh, whatever. But there's not really much in the way of other lawyers are much more. They're much more careful about what they do. They're like, I don't know if that's okay, so I'm not going to do it. I don't like playing that way. I don't like doing shit like that way. That's boring. That's annoying. I'd much rather just do it and like get in trouble for it. But I know we have to be a little more careful now. This one, I'm not sure. I really don't think we can do too much of anything other than maybe conflict of interest. That's the only time I see this like broken continuously by judges. Like this, always I see it being broken. But other than that, I don't really I could do something with meritorious claim because I do know that what do you call that? And people like Billy Falco often just do shit. And they'll be like citing case law from the United States. I'm like, that's not. I don't know why, but Billy Falco, he's just kind of, he feels really out of pocket for weird things. Like he'll double and triple down. Yeah, there's not too much I can really do with the presentation. Maybe if I'm trying to think of how I could. Yeah, but doing cases is just like case law is well, I mean, you shouldn't do it if you believe that you can't like win the case. That's absolutely not something you should do. But I have done a case like, or I tried to do a case like that, but then the bar license was suspended. Whatever happened to that case? I think it was dropped. Was that what happened? That was for Anya. It was dismissed. Why the fuck was it dismissed? Oh, it was dismissed because Anya wasn't. Okay, that's what happened. I really wanted to do this case. So there's no case law about it smoking marijuana to be illegal in public. There's actually nothing about it. And so I'm like, is that, you know, what's called? Is that actually legal? Is that a reason that a police officer can't detain someone? I don't think that is. And so I was fairly confident that I could argue the case in court, and that if that was found to not be a legal detainment, she would be found not guilty of all charges. And so I told her as such, and I'm like, hey, you want to do this court case? And she's like, well, if you believe I can. I mean, I'm reasonably confident. I'm about 75% confident that I would be able to win this case. But what happened is because the bar license was suspended, and because she didn't get another attorney within that time frame, the case was dismissed. And because the case is already over, the 21 days, there's nothing that can be done because it's out of the statute of limitations and all the garbage. But I always wanted to do this case even if she didn't show up. Is Ani really not?
Are you doctor on duty?
No, I'm not actually. I was just waiting for one.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Does this look like a doctor? I guess he kind of does. It does kind of have a doctor vibe. Pretty sure that's Ezra. Wait, this is not Ezra. This looks like Ezra. Okay. Let me see. Is second squad? Yeah, absolutely. I think I absolutely agree with this case. But if we could have one a case law and two get her off all charges, like so this would have been a case law, but it also would have gotten her off all charges. So I think it's absolutely worth it in that case. Like I don't think you should do stuff just for case law, absolutely. But it can be nice to have certain precedents set so that if this was set as a precedent, this would have helped my my other case as well. Like this will help in the future for other clients as well, which is kind of one of the things I found to be interesting you will often have cases cases that are very similar in nature, and because they're so similar in nature, if one is found to be guilty, the other one will found to be guilty usually. And so what happens is that if you can get a case law set for the one, then you can pretty much have the other one in the bag. Oh, night, babe. I heard that. I saw that there was a. I didn't hear that specifically, but I did hear that the was the state announcements earlier today. Places open marijuana dispensary. Polito. Huh. Wait, in Polito? Why? Why in Polito? Okay.
Yeah. Did a hippopotamus or something to do with maybe an
Kitty.
elephant or a giraffe? Oh, okay.
And use those as examples. Oh, that could be an idea.
Restless arm syndrome, hey?
Usually those are.
Oh man, yeah. So you need some sort of a painkiller. You're saying that? Okay.
Kind of rare for
Maybe
something to be
something
dismissed with
mild, yeah,
prejudice.
like an ibuprofen blend.
I had a case dismissed with prejudice that I really didn't think was. I didn't like that. I was kind of pissed actually. He just dismissed that with prejudice without even consulting. Oh, okay. Yeah, most time we see dismissed with prejudice, it's going to be the.
There is some available for sure. For sure, I could assess you and see if we can get you something like that at some point here.
We're waiting for Ezra to be off the phone, but he's very busy.
Mm-hmm.
We've been waiting here for actually an hour, and he hasn't been free.
Talk to another doctor about exactly. Just talk to them, see what they can do for you. You know, give it a and tell them what you're going through, symptoms, and they could write something up for you. Of course, yeah.
It has been a while, hasn't it?
All right, that sounds good.
All right.
No problem. I'm glad I could help you. Okay. Yeah, you stay safe out there, and try to take care of that arm, and don't jump out of any moving vehicles because that's really hazardous for your health. Okay. Oh, perfect.
Is he going to be done? Oh.
Yeah. Have you considered maybe wearing some sort of like a bustier or something like that? You can like buckle up to the seatbelt, you know? Maybe like a nice like a tasteful thong with a little bit of
What?
lace or something that has like a full body bustier, so it kind of gets seated right into there from
Um.
to arms, right? I think that'd be really nice. I could see you in something like that, Corbin.
Wait, what? What is he saying?
That's what I do. I'm an idea man, you know.
He can talk for a long time, yeah, very much so. I mean, I could do the same, but okay, there we go. Finally,
All right,
after an hour-long wait. There you go. Are you free finally?
Oh, did you hear any of that? My recommendation of the bustier?
Yeah, no, I thought that was a good recommendation.
I think so too. I think it would be really nice. This man. He's saying he keeps falling out of his tow truck. So I told him you need some sort of harness, and maybe a red leather thong bustier would be really nice.
I could do something like that. It's quick and easy, right? Yeah, but you seem to be busy. And how have you been lately?
I've been great, Liz. How about you? What have you been up to?
I've been taking a break. Honestly, I've been kind of. It's been kind of hard. I've been lacking a little bit of motivation. They've been very hard on me. My bar license finally is unsuspended after 3 weeks, but they are putting me saying that I can only do bench trials for 30 days, and I
Why
have.
is that? That's
Well,
bullshit.
that's part of the conditions from getting my bar license back, and then I also have to give a presentation on every rule of professional conduct. It kind of feels
have
like.
you ever thought about maybe a red leather bustier for you with a nice tasteful thong?
I don't think I have. I'm not sure what that help with exactly.
You look really good in that. Honestly, Liz, it would really. I think that could bring up your confidence.
You think Penny would like
too.
it?
I think Penny would love that.
Well, I mean, she might like that. All right. Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah, I think you can spice things up a bit. I'm not saying you need it. I'm just saying it's something I've considered, and I've it's worked for me.
Oh, it
really
works for you and your
changed
wife?
Oh yeah, it spiced things up wonderfully, honestly.
I can imagine. I can imagine that. So right now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's I feel it feels kind of demeaning, like what they're telling me that I'm not even good enough to do bench or what's called to do actual cases right now, and that they're making me do the busy work and, like, write down what I did wrong 100 times essentially. It's like, really? Do I need all this? I've already been suspended for 3 weeks.
That's crazy. That seems like they're just prolonging your suspension.
Yeah, for another
what?
month.
For what? I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, thank you. I don't know. I've been going at it alone basically for a long time now with the legal side of things, and so I'm trying to join WTF actually with Franklin and them, because it's kind of hard to do it alone. It's I was actually hearing from some other attorneys that this only may have happened because they're like making an example out of me to like the other attorneys, and the reason why they did that is because it's really easy to to do that to me, because I'm alone essentially. Don't have anyone else supporting me.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit, oh my God, you know what? I think you're going to do great at WCF. Aren't they very established as well? They're one of those, like, they kind of know what's going on around town. So.
Yeah, I worked with Franklin is actually the one who trained me to become a lawyer. But we may have had some issues. There was a time when I was working with them for a while, and he told me that he said, "Don't come over here unless you have business with us." And he kind of told me to kick rocks and that I couldn't join them. I'm like, oh, okay. And so I think things have gone considerably better now, and I've done my best to right any wrongdoings a little bit, because I tend to have a lot of people have been saying I have trouble listening to people, that I'm not like hearing what they're saying, or that like I would ask them for advice and I just like wouldn't take their advice. And I didn't consider that might be like considered dismissive to them. I was asking for their advice to see if they might have another idea, but like that might be better than mine, but or a different way of going about things. But it
I think you're a good listener, honestly. You told me before that people would question that, but I think you're a great listener. You remember a lot of great facts too, Like you remember, how old am I?
I think he said 83.
Exactly, right? You know that. Yeah. See, these are things, how many kids do I have?
You have Ash and you have her husband, so 2, right?
Yeah, you're right, exactly. But how about biological children? This is going to be a hard one.
I think you've told me that.
Right answer. I have not.
Or how many biological kids do I have?
None. Well, actually, you have one. You have
oh, that's okay. That's
Carla's Whisper, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said I had 1. That's that's all right. I haven't seen him around though since then, so I'm not sure what happened with him.
Well, you know what? Children are something that I have strived for my whole life, but at the end of the day, they're kind of crazy.
They can be, they take after yourself, right? That's no, and I would say, some of us can be crazier than most. Not like in a bad way per se, but there are certain levels, of acceptable craziness, I would say.
Yeah, so what about the rules of engagement? How does that work right now? Oh, and also, I had something I wanted to talk to you about, actually, since you can... Oh, I guess you can't handle this for me just yet.
Well, what is it? Let me hear it.
Well, I was given a ticket by this guy named Maddox, and he actually issued the ticket improperly, and he wrote his... So essentially, it was a citation for something where it says it was issued to Edward Maddox, who was the cop, issued by Ezra Kane, which is me. So he got that wrong, and he didn't even have a citation ID. So I was wondering what I could do about that. $100 for distracted driving.
Yeah, I was there when it happened. Because I was there when it happened, I don't think I could represent you for that. But for that, I think you would need to go to another, or what's called, For any traffic tickets, I believe you have to have the officer available and a lawyer available, and you can just go to a judge and say, "Hey, can we have a traffic court real quick?" So it's not even something you need to do like paperwork for. You just need to have a lawyer and the officer available, and the judge, of course. Yeah. Having them,
Okay, I
all,
see. So
yeah, having them all available at the same time though can be kind of difficult. But yeah, they don't
yeah,
want
I get that.
traffic tickets to be actual docketed cases anymore for some reason.
Why is that?
They said it's too petty of an issue, and so they don't want it to be a court case, which I feel is very
That's
strange.
bullshit.
Yeah.
What are they doing to me? This is killing me.
I mean, you can still have the case about it. It can't be like a planned, scheduled one. You have to kind of do it like on the spot sort of thing. I don't really know the reason why. I mean, maybe
Okay.
they don't want to clog up the docket or something. I don't know exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking maybe we need a.
Oh,
Right. You know what?
yeah, what?
I was gonna say, I want to know though, how's Penny doing? I saw her the other day.
Yeah, it was just about hey, but we actually went on a date recently.
Where'd you go? What'd you do? Tell me all. I want the hot goss.
Well, I took her to what's called. I was with Jojo, and we were going over to different places and planning where we would take her, and she showed me a bunch of like really cool spots. So I took her to the dog park. We hung out there for a good while. Yeah,
Shit, I
dog
love
park.
dogs.
She really loves animals, and she enjoyed that quite a bit. And then I took her over to the waterfall down by the is it called
Oh, the
the Tika?
waterfall. Okay. Yeah, I love waterfalls. Those are beautiful.
I took her over by the waterfall, and I was showing her around that. It was nice. And then I took her to this nice little like, what do you call this, like secret cove place. It was really nice there. We were hanging out there, and it was pretty nice actually. Although I am somewhat I am somewhat worried, and she doesn't seem to be opening up to me. Really, she's kind of
reciprocate the openness, perhaps.
yeah. She's not really reciprocating in that. She feels very like closed off, like she kind of has like a wall between us, and I'm not really sure what I should be doing about that.
Symbolistic white walls. Yeah. Well, maybe you just got to give her time. Got to slowly. Is it the same from when you started dating, or has something changed? Or
I mean, I would definitely say she's more comfortable with being around me now, but that wall hasn't really gone away. Like there just seems to be like some sort of like absolute wall where that she can't really trust me, and it's.
why can't she trust you?
I don't know. I mean, trust is scary, right? I mean, you have to be like vulnerable to trust somebody, and being vulnerable is a very scary thing. You know, you can be hurt by that person.
I see. Okay.
She was saying she was actually wanting me to maybe try and consider being a psychologist or like try and be like a therapist or something. Was wanting me to maybe talk with you about that, to be like trained or something like that.
Oh, well, we could probably look into that. Yeah, if that's what you want to do. I'm thinking of opening up a private practice as well. So
Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested in that. I feel like I have a fairly good amount of psychology knowledge. I minored in that for college. I've done my own research, quite a bit of it, yeah.
I mean, that could be really interesting. We should definitely we'll have to talk to the hospital. So you don't want to work for the hospital, perhaps, because you got to talk to then the of course the brass and all that sort of stuff. But other than that,
Yeah.
it's really up to you.
Well, I'd be interested in like what exactly is the how is a therapist trained? I guess that'd be a good way of going about that. Like, what would I need to do for a client? What are the objectives, so to
The thing
speak?
is, so I went to medical school, so I did a residency in psychiatry. So I'm a little bit different than a therapist. I do therapy, but if you want to be a therapist, you can take there's 1 year, 2 year courses, there's things like that. There's a lot of options open to you that you can do, right? So
Yeah.
it's really up to you what you want to do in that front.
Could I do like residency here as a therapist?
You could try. We could probably look into that. You just might have to. Have you done medical school though? Because that's the thing, right? You might want to.
Well, for psychology, you don't need to do medical school for it. You just need to. That'd be for psychiatry.
Psychology is so psychiatry. You have a residency. So you have medical school, then you have a residency. So you have all the same training as a doctor. But
Okay.
for psychiatry, for like psychologist, you would just essentially have a degree in psychology, is what it would be.
Oh, okay. I mean, I minored in it for college, but I don't. That's not really a degree per se. for getting an actual degree. I mean, I guess I could, yeah, I could see about that for the hospital. I mean, I feel like for maybe they might have like a test for me that I'd be able to pass in that regard, or like an interview, something like that.
Yeah, you could talk to them, see, let them know what your background is, what you've done,
Yeah.
that sort of aspect, right? And working in the clinic, if I do start that, we could just get you going.
Well,
Yeah.
I was curious about like how you go about doing therapy for people. I mean, like what is the process beyond that?
Medical school and got my So I did, an undergraduate degree, and then I did a medical
Good to see you, Dina.
MD, and then
Thanks for
I
stopping
did
by.
a 5-year-long psychiatry residency. That's kind of how I built up my career.
Yeah, but like, do you have a process when talking to people, or is it just like do you have something you think about, or is there a way of asking questions, or?
Well, there's a whole bunch of different techniques, right? So it just depends on the individual. Every situation is different. So the context is it's a state of flux. It's always changing depending on who they are, what they're saying, what they're looking for, what their situation is,
Okay. Well, I guess then how would you go about finding out what the client needs help with? Like a client comes up to you and says, like, I think I need therapy. And be like, okay, why do you need therapy? And
first I'll ask them for exactly what's going on in the situation. Sometimes people call me to the scene, so I have to deal with that. There's a lot of different reasons of how this occurs, right?
Yeah.
And then it just depends. I go up and I start with just asking them how are things going?
Okay.
How are you doing? I try to, like I said, every situation is unique and different. So they all require a novel approach. So I come up and I just see what's going on. I assess the situation. I assess how, maybe susceptible they are to, maybe they're really not open to treatment. So I have to be very careful. I have to kind of tread on, very like as if I'm on some sort of thin ice, right?
All right, so building a rapport with them. Okay.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing. Yes.
Okay. I feel like that's kind of a little bit like lawyer work, except for lawyer work, they usually have a very firm idea of what they want done. Or not exactly, not all the time. A lot of times you have to kind of inform them of what kind of decisions they could make or what they might be able to do about the matter. A lot of times you may have to kind of like tell them the bad news so that they don't have like any legal recourse, so to speak. Like, it kind of sucks not getting, it's awful, but there's nothing we can really do about it. It's sorry, that all that happens, that sort of stuff. So I'm really good at that. I know how to let people down pretty well.
I think you're pretty good at that. I would agree as well. You seem to be really good at that, actually. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. It's let's call the police say I get them the most guilty pleas. That's
I love that. I love that. Hell yeah.
No, they seem to like me a lot for that. So
I think you're right about that. I think you're right.
He took the gun and put it between.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out then. We'll see if we can get you something started. That's
Yeah.
pretty important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I could do like a what would you call that? Apprentice work under you or something like that? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think you may be needed by them, but yeah.
Oh, hello, officers. How's it going?
Hello. We're here for drugs.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of drugs?
Apparently just ibuprofen.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Interesting.
Oh, and an assassination attempt.
Assassination attempt. Wow. Must have been really difficult.
Yeah. The elevator lady has it out for me.
Elevator lady?
Okay, so here's some ibuprofen for you to take home.
Thank you.
No worries. And come back if you need anything else, or if you start feeling.
Starts talking, gets this one out in the middle of a conversation. Ezra, classic.
But I'm good to drink, right?
It's not recommended to drink, but
Yeah.
I
Definitely
mean,
not.
With ibuprofen?
How about
recommend
just 3
resting
bottles?
and
You also shouldn't sleep
Three-
with the
3
concussion as well
bottles?
for a little bit.
3 bottles of vodka.
Yeah, definitely not 3 bottles of vodka. Maybe just take it easy on the drinking. If
Yeah,
you're
that sounds
able to.
excessive if you're mixing it with ibuprofen.
Sounds like alcohol poisoning, honestly. That's
Oh, that's a low
We
amount.
don't want to be seeing you back here for a non-related incident.
Nah, that's fine.
Don't want it to
I'm not
okay.
ace.
As long as you're in control of your faculties, I don't see a problem, I
Mhm.
suppose.
You won't be going therapy for shooting someone. You'll be going therapy for Alcohol Anonymous.
No,
Maybe
No, I
both.
already talked to a therapist about it.
Or both,
Or
yeah.
actually a psychiatrist, and he said alcoholism is fine.
Really? Interesting.
Who was that?
I don't remember his
He
name.
wasn't real. He wasn't.
Did you check
I
his
don't know. I
license?
talked to him outside of Clockenbell.
I don't think that was
Oh,
that. Definitely wasn't me. No,
Fucking bell.
it was not I. Because
I'm
I've
not
never
sure,
said that to
uh,
someone before.
I'm not sure Cluckenbell psychiatrists are a thing, as far as I'm aware. So
Oh,
you
he
might
never said
want
he
to.
worked for Clockenbell. He was just there.
Well,
Oh.
most psychiatrists have their office in the hospital rather than outside a fast food joint. So
Well, maybe he was
Yeah.
looking for clients.
especially.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
it was great
interesting.
advice.
I call it clucking hell.
That is actually
Yeah,
a
it's
good
true.
One. Does anyone
I
need
don't
any
know.
water?
Oh, I have some water
Anyone
for you.
need
Yeah.
any water?
Or you need it or haven't.
I need it.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Aren't you always thirsty?
No, I'm not.
Could
not
be
anymore.
something.
Now that I'm married, I'm not.
Oh,
Oh,
my
interesting.
condolences.
Rest in pieces. Yeah. Now, I've been married for 62 years, and it's been nothing but beautiful. So.
That's a lie.
Oh no, it's a roller coaster, but I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. I love the turbulence. They make you really
Being
appreciate the
married?
smooth sailing. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Marriage is a scam.
Well, it depends. It's very subjective, right? It depends on the individual. So.
Mm,
I've been married for 2 months. So I feel like
I'm sorry.
I actually had Humphrey say that I had a very public and messy divorce, and he asked for my bar license to be removed because of that.
Nice.
Oh God.
I married the
Yeah.
district attorney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Oh, there he is,
Congratulations.
right there, speaking of.
Where?
I'm looking at him.
Oh, outside. He's leaning against the sign.
Oh wow. Okay. Nice. Okay, so you're here for drugs, eh? Have you had your drugs
Yeah.
yet, or?
Yeah, she just gave me ibuprofen.
Nice. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got to take that in moderation, though. Don't try not to mix it with alcohol, because that's a recipe for disaster. It really,
Also-
essentially, you might not die from that, but you might die from essentially destroying the shit out of your liver.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can just get a new one.
This is
They
true,
do
this
grow
is
back,
true.
yeah.
And we'll ultimately have technology where we're starting to actually produce organs, not with 3D printers, but we're able to grow, and we're figuring some things out. So we're
Yeah, I saw
advancing.
TikTok that they're growing human flesh now, so they can put it on robots to make them look more realistic.
Oh wow!
Does that mean they're going
Mhm.
to have to change the name to organ harvesting?
Probably.
Oh my
I
god!
guess technically skin's an organ, yeah.
You're right. Wow, it is. Yeah, epidermis, right?
Also, I need to talk to a therapist. Any good recommendations?
Well, I am a psychiatrist, so
I mean, anybody out that's not operating from outside Clockenbell, I would recommend.
yeah, I think so too. Yes.
Well, I shot a
What did
guy
with this before?
and he
Oh,
died, so
So it's an eval. It's a fit for duty
Yeah,
eval. Okay,
mhm.
so it's requirement. When was this?
yesterday.
Okay, you haven't been able to. Sometimes it'd be hard to schedule with one. I can see, but if you want, we could probably figure something out if you'd like to, get that out of the way. So
Yes, please.
okay, when would you like to do that then?
Now.
Okay, well we can do that. So let's just let me just figure this out real quick here. I gotta see.
Would you,
Oh,
I have some
I've gotta go,
paperwork I will
sorry.
have to do.
would you be
Alright,
okay
Good luck.
with me attending? I'm trying to actually become a therapist myself, and I was hoping to apprentice under Dr. Kania.
Well, only by her actual. So you'd have to have.
Yeah, I was
because
asking if
I'm
she was
gonna
okay.
say is
Yeah.
This is a confidentiality thing, so it's only.
Oh
if
yeah,
she's
I don't
okay with it.
care.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go. Let's go talk then.
Yeah, let me just
Take care.
tell Baker.
Perfect. We'll be in auscultation room number 1.
Okay. All right, things are working out. Do you think it would be a conflict if I give my, if I'm doing therapy and I give them legal advice at the same time?
Yeah, probably. You probably should. You don't want to conflate those.
Yeah,
two.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my notes together here.
All right. Well, I need to. Uh.
You want to go see if she's out there still?
Oh, sure. I can. Let me
Maybe
check.
she found the wrong room.
That's possible. Hmm. I don't see her. Where is she? I see Baker out there in the cop car, but I don't see her.
Oh, let me go see. 1 sec here. We're gonna do a little quick eval here, but I don't know where she
She's
went.
waiting for you. She says
Really? We were waiting in auscultation 1. Okay, let me
She's
see.
in there.
Interesting. She, no, I didn't see her. Okay, I'll go take a look. Interesting. Okay, thank you. All right. Hello, Dr. Kane. Oh, okay. So we're just in the first room when you walk out of the lobby to the left. Oh, there you are. Number 1, yeah. Auscultation number 1. Okay. Okay, no worries. Right here. Yeah, it's nice, spacious.
Auscultation? I don't know.
All right,
I
here
got
you go. This
lost.
nice space room. I get it. It's a big hospital. I totally get that. So here, you make yourself comfortable in one of those chairs there, and we'll have a little quick conversation about, how this has impacted your, your day, and let's see what's going on. Tell me about the circumstances, how it happened, what happened, all that stuff.
Might let me back up. There you go.
Okay, so first off, tell me what happened exactly.
Guy tried to stab me. I shot him. He died.
Okay, so the standard.
You feel
Yep, he's dead.
do you feel remorse about it, or
Oh really?
okay?
That's okay. So what exactly led you to that situation? So why were you thrust into this? So this person, were they an act of something? What led to him trying to stab you?
He held up two doctors, robbed them, drove off from us. We pursued him, got him boxed. He got out. He ran. Tried to stab Bush, Deputy Bush, failed. Tried to stab me. I jumped to the side. He missed, failed, and then I shot him.
Okay, well, you know, it sounds like you're justified in your actions. Like this individual, you said they died, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they are now deceased. Okay, that's okay. That happens. Do you know the name of this individual?
Maggot.
Mac Maggot?
Yeah, if you want to see him, he's hideous.
I've heard of this guy before, haven't I?
said already.
It's no problem. All right, I'll look up his profile here. Okay, perfect.
13661.
13661. Thank you. All right, excellent. So, you're drawn to the situation, and you feel like your life was put in danger. Your fellow officers were put in danger. So, when you had no other choice, you're thrust into this situation. You didn't have any other option other than to fire your firearm, right, and take this individual out, right?
Yes.
That's what it sounds like to me. You're doing exactly what you've been trained to do and what you should do.
I mean,
Okay,
it was
and
dead or got stabbed, and I don't really like getting stabbed.
No, me neither. I don't blame you. So, can you tell me what it felt like after this individual they died? What did that exactly? What was your first response?
Like joy, maybe.
Make sure he's cuffed, search, and get EMS.
Okay, exactly. Perfect. So, doing your job. Okay, awesome. And you didn't feel like any sort of like, I don't know. Did you have any feelings of like relief, or did you have any feelings of like anything positive? How would you describe your emotional state directly after the shooting?
Almost. I think I was on adrenaline right after. I was like, oh my god, I dodged his stabbing.
Okay, excellent. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so perfect. It sounds like everything is normal. Sounds like you just reacted exactly how you should, how you would be expected to in this situation. Okay, it doesn't sound like anything's out of sorts here.
Yeah,
So honestly,
I didn't even have to drink more than normal.
That's great. How much do you usually drink per night, you said?
About 12 bottles.
About 12 bottles? Okay. That's interesting. I guess that seems a little excessive to me, but how big are these bottles? How many milliliters would you say?
They're small ones, only like half a liter.
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. So we're talking about 6 liters of vodka a night then. All right. Well, you know.
Don't you have about 6 liters of blood in your body? Isn't?
I don't know.
I
these-
mix it.
Alright.
Okay, that's good. That's even better. Okay, excellent. So it makes it last longer too. Okay, so it sounds like you didn't increase your drinking at all. It didn't change any of this, and it sounds like essentially you did what you needed to do, and I don't see any issue with you.
Oh no, I did
continuing
increase
to,
my drinking, but it had nothing to do with the shooting.
Okay, well then, just related to the shooting then, with that aside, to compartmentalize the two, it sounds like you did what you needed to do. You shot this individual, and you did good. You know, you are the hero the city deserves, so thank you for that. Thank you for your service, officer. I think it's good. I think you did great. So there's nothing to beat yourself up about, which you're not. So that's good. There's no spiral of self-destruction after. And how many police suspect shootings have you been involved with that's led to a death?
In total, throughout my entire career.
Yeah, like how many people have you, for instance, put into the ice box?
I think this is number 5.
Oh my!
That's not too bad. That's not too bad at
Pretty
all.
good score, yeah. That's
Okay, well, I don't see any problem here with you, being back on service. I don't see anything, anything wrong at all. I think gonna, clear you for duty, fit for duty. I'm gonna put you back into the system. No problem here. I'll get a report filled out, and I'll attach you to that.
Perfect. Nothing wrong whatsoever.
No, nothing at all. No.
Mhm.
The alcohol thing though, maybe you can have a talk with someone about that at some point. Maybe get your
It's
liver tested.
fine.
But I'm not going to force anything because that's not what I do. I think it's a two-way street. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Oh, it is fine. Yeah. I'm not judgy at all. I want you to feel confident, and comfortable.
Just make sure you don't, quit cold turkey or anything like that. That could probably kill you.
She's not a quitter. She's not a quitter, Liz. She look
Mhm.
like a quitter to you?
I wish I was a quitter. Would have made my life so much easier.
Yeah, like what? What did you wish you quit?
PD.
Oh, shit. Why
What?
is that? Don't you love it?
No,
You don't. Oh, why is that?
I don't know. It's just the job.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I think you do a great job. I think you're doing awesome. But maybe maybe you should consider leaving the PD then if it's not for you.
Oh, it's not that. It's just there was a period in my career where everybody tried to get rid of me.
Oh God, I'm sorry to hear
Oh,
that.
I understand.
That's
Should have just
unfortunate.
quit.
I understand.
Oh man. Okay, I get that. Well, no one's here is trying to get rid of you. We're trying to help you keep doing what you're doing and making the city a safer place, which we appreciate so much. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
And you keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Yes.
Little less
I'll
drinking
keep
if you
drinking
can,
and
but,
crying in a corner.
I don't know about the crying and the drinking. That's something we can talk about. But for working, you can definitely work, and I think you're okay. I don't think shooting individuals is harming your mental state at all. I think you need to shoot more criminals, actually. That would be the one thing I
would?
think I got out of this.
It's your
So
prescription.
yes.
Shoot more criminals.
only the ones that are trying to kill you, yes. Don't
Ah.
let them hurt
Or-
you or your
or other
fellow
officers, yeah.
officers. Yes, exactly. Or citizens and, things like that. Themselves, well, that's up to you. I'll leave that, that's your discretion.
Alright.
Yeah. So I think that's probably the safest thing. But at the end of the day,
Mhm.
if you want, you can schedule another appointment. It's a later date to talk about your drinking and crying if that's what you want. But if not, we're not going to force it on you here.
No, I'm good. It's fine. Got it under control.
What would being under control look like?
No, just drink.
Okay.
Keep the thoughts away so I can sleep.
Yeah, that's healthy. Yeah, that's how I compartmentalize as well. I sometimes just ignore them away. I think that's usually a good thing to do as well. Or write. You can write them down. That's a good thought. Write your thoughts,
No,
That's a very
I
healthy
don't like
thing to do.
paperwork.
No, me neither. It's why I'm dreading even filling out the paperwork for this, but I'm going to do it because I have to. It's my job.
Yeah, I already do enough paperwork.
Tell me about it. It reminds me, I actually have to do more paperwork for someone else who was injured by, they were beat up by someone. So I have to do
Ooh.
that as well. Yeah.
Was it
Tequila
like a
beat down.
consensual thing? Or?
No. It was some miscreant came up and just beat them up. It was terrible.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Apparently it was just a brawl at Tequila. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's really sad. But things like that happen,
This is why I go to techno clubs instead.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Much better vibes there. A lot of
Mhm.
MDMA makes people quite happy.
Yup, everybody's on drugs.
Exactly. And I think sometimes it's a better option.
What's your favorite drug?
Well, over the years I've done a lot of different things, but I would probably have to say that sometimes
LSD.
DMT is probably one of the
Mm,
most interesting experiences, but marijuana is the thing that I kind of relax into, especially
Yeah.
after a really stressful day. It's pretty soft core. That's me. I'm old
Yeah.
now. My heart's not what it used to be.
marijuana is just boring.
Yeah, it is for some, but I'm a boomer after all, so what am I supposed to do, right?
Mm. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
old.
I'm really old, yeah.
Like 67 or something.
83, yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
Super
It's
old.
basically the same.
I'm essentially, I'm almost 2 feet into death's door, but that's okay because
Mhm.
I've had a great life
What do
and
you
I've
mean?
loved every minute of it.
Up until your neck in the grave.
Jesus, you don't have to remind me of my mortality. My God. Ugh.
Just don't get old.
I mean, I'm trying not to get old, but I can't always prevent these things. It's just part of life,
Well, I'm sure
Well,
she
yeah.
could take you out, if ever needed it.
I mean, I don't
Wait,
want
want me to
that.
kill him?
Well,
That sounds
I
terrible.
meant,
What
like on
the
a,
hell?
just like for like to dinner or something like that. And that's
You son of a bitch.
No, not
Confirm.
like a, no, just like a friendly, if you're feeling down together and you could go out drinking.
I don't really drink though. That's the thing.
I thought you said you drink quite a bit for compartmentalizing.
No, copious amounts of coffee and water is what I
Oh,
drink.
okay,
but
makes
Not
sense.
much liquor though. No, a whiskey sour here and then, but I don't drink. What is it? 12 bottles of vodka. I've never done that in my life. It would probably kill me. I'm too old for that.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. So.
And
Okay.
whoever you kill makes you stronger. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think so. You don't consume their soul or anything like that. I think that's just an old wives' tale.
Listen, their experience points live on and inside you or something.
I don't know about that. I don't think so.
That's
All right. So you know what? We're going on a bit of a tangent here. So you know what, officer? I think that you are definitely clear for duty. I don't see any issues here. The drinking,
No,
that's
no
something you can
issues.
deal with at some point. But
No,
other
that's
than
fine.
that, it's whatever you want to, right? I don't want to.
Mhm.
I guess I'm not going to put any judgments on you at all. This is exactly what you want, and I want you to feel like you're supported by the hospital. So we're ready to see you back out there. I don't see anything interfering with your duties of an officer.
Perfect. I totally don't have a
Alright.
concussion.
No, you don't. Well, that's good to hear. Great.
Yeah,
Excellent.
totally don't.
Excellent.
because
Well,
if you
that's
did,
really
you
good.
definitely shouldn't sleep. That's
Well, that's one thing. You should definitely take it
well-
easy. Maybe get some of those painkillers in you and
Well,
avoid drinking too much if you did have a
Yeah,
concussion.
she only gave me ibuprofen, unfortunately.
That's okay. I think it's a blend, so I think there's a little more than just ibuprofen in there. Might be a little bit stronger, but
Nice.
not too crazy.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Well,
All right, well,
yeah,
I'll get right on it. Shoot more criminals.
Yes, exactly. But only the bad ones. Only the bad ones that threaten your life. Don't just shoot them because you pull them over because of a traffic stop.
No, I'm
try to
telling
shoot
everybody you
you.
told me to shoot more people.
Oh no, that's not what I said. Let's take note of context. No. I told you to shoot people that are endangering your life. I think that's a justified shooting.
Mhm.
But don't shoot anybody who has not endangered you, because that's not. Yeah, you could get in serious trouble for that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think he
no,
just meant
I'm-
like shoot to
I'm
kill
not.
is what he meant by that. Yeah.
Shoot to kill when they're trying to kill you. Yes, but if
Yeah.
they're just if they're not offering any threat, if they're just at a traffic stop, they're complying. By all means.
Ooh, traffic stops are the most dangerous.
And they
Maybe
start reaching.
tase
Yeah.
them first. Tase them first. perhaps.
All right.
Oh no, if they're full of gun, I'm shooting them.
Well, gun, yeah. But if they're just not complying, give them a tase.
Oh yeah. I mean,
And
I
maybe ask
legally
'em.
can't shoot them for that anyways.
Oh, okay. Maybe ask them if they have a pacemaker first too. So I don't really want to see you,
Mm.
frying anybody's heart, right? Because nobody wants that.
Speaking of, there was an old guy that died yesterday because he got shot by cops.
Oh, God.
He was saying he was given the wrong pills at the hospital after his treatment.
Interesting. I wonder. Huh. I'll have to look into that then.
Forgot
Do you know what his name was? Okay.
Let me look it up.
Okay.
Zane Riley.
Zane Riley. Okay, I'll look into that then.
He was old too, so it could also have been old age that killed him.
Oh, yeah.
It's a toss up
Dementia.
between the bullets and the old
Mhm.
age.
Yeah, exactly. It might have been both.
Yeah, it
But
could've
it's
been either way.
nothing that I've done. I didn't do anything, so no. And
Mhm.
probably nothing you did either, so.
Yeah. Well, let's just
Oh,
accelerate
no,
the process.
I was the one who was getting beat up. Other officers shot him.
Okay, exactly. Well, and it sounds like it was deserved. That's what happens when you mess with the bull. You get the horns, right? So live by the
Mhm.
sword, die by the sword. So that's what I think. Good riddance.
Yeah,
No.
mess with a pig, you get the tusks, right?
That's right.
That's
God. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna get that report
Mhm.
filed away, say you're cleared for duty, and then I also got to do a report about someone else who had they got beat up. So, yeah, yeah.
Sounds like a great time.
Oh yeah, paperwork. Woohoo!
Love it.
Love it. Same. Love it. Love it.
This is why I pretend to do work and don't actually do it.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I won't do your paperwork either. Then. Yeah, you gave me a great idea. Thank you.
No, just write down Evelyn Meyer, great person, fully cleared.
Exactly. That's what I was planning.
No
to write.
problems
Even
with
that seems like too
alcohol.
much work now. Where'd you ride?
They left. It's fine.
You need to ride somewhere?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, I won't
Okay.
Hello, this
taxi
is
then.
Evelyn.
All right, take care. All right.
You
Yeah,
too.
good to see you.
All right. So I got to get the paperwork done about this here.
All
And I
right.
got to do the other paperwork too.
Well, how did I
So
do
it's
there?
fun.
Did I do okay there? Is that
You did good. You did
okay?
good. Yeah. You want to ask these hard-hitting questions we deserve the answers to, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we got to do in these situations.
Yep. Your first kill. That's always the hardest.
Fortunately, she's on like number 5. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
should be okay then.
Shouldn't be that hard to cover up, yeah.
No, exactly. No big deal. Like I said, it happens, right? No big deal.
Yep, it happens.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm just going to quickly do a bit of this paperwork here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to be in paperwork mode. I won't be too long, though. These ones are pretty easy to do.
I'll work on my presentation for the role as professional conduct.
Sounds like a really good idea.
The limitation is reasonable under system gives from consent. The scope of the representation? Okay, I guess what you mean. Well, more likely than not. But they can still choose to. Um. Okay. Or that. Not pleading, testifying. Do I need more than that? I don't really care. And a lawyer would. I probably don't need more than that. It's probably fine. I don't care enough. Okay. An example of proper, what'd you call that? E? Transaction? Service? Decent. Oh, I know what's happening. He's typing on his pad, and he has a letter set to be as push talk. That happened to me as well. Proper fee would be would be would be the lawyer. Be the lawyer going over the scope of their representation. Yeah, I shouldn't just do word for word. What they plan to do. And stating the charge. What is this? What is this icon? Don't stress over them. Doesn't need to be perfect. Your idea. Trifle? I haven't heard of it. What is this? English? I've literally never seen this before. Well, no, I've seen this in cake shops before. Restaurants. Yeah, I remember they had they would have something like this at this it's called, it was a nice restaurant, or it used to be. That was open, called Alexander's. Really good price space. But it got closed down. I don't know why. There were so many people that were always there. I don't understand why it closed down. They had really good prices too. That place was packed always. That was really good. Probably packaging looks quite good. Although it's hard to notice this is enlarged right here, and it's going to be smaller for the thing. She doesn't. Okay. I didn't realize she does the girl drawing, so I forgot about that. The way women draw, they don't like doing what do you call that? Harsh lines. They do shading. Maybe that's not all. Of course, that's not the case for everybody, but women tend to do. They don't like lines, like harsh lines, or
Yes, there's a doctor.
oh, I like the. Looks good. Well, yeah, I know what you mean, but what do you call that? The swoosh lines, you know, the line art, I think it's called. It's rare for women to do line art compared to guys. I don't know why, but that seems to be the case. Just from what I've seen. I don't know why though. Like, I feel like shading, like it has this. It's not like a worse style by any means. No. Like they each have their own appeals. Oh, actually, it's off. It is off. Huh. Wait, don't look at it. Just don't look at it. It's fine. It's fine. As long as you don't look at it, it's fine. I didn't even notice until you pointed it out. Like, that's... You see, you're noticing things that nobody else is going to notice. You're pointing out things that don't need to be pointed out. Okay, alright. I don't think it matters super much. Like, even seeing it right now, I'm like, yeah. I like the little swirl on the very top there. I love the swirl, actually. It's a very good swirl. You do line art though? I didn't realize you do line art. That's kind of it's rare for shading. I don't know. I know my brother. He was really into art, and he was a really big fan of shading in order to be able to for art rather than line art. Because line art's hard. Line art's very hard to do. Like just to create a line, you're just like creating some sort of imaginary thing and bringing it into existence. It's interesting. Tune style is the what's called tune styles is the.
Oh, I think I heard someone ask for a doc.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. That's a. I feel like that's more because you almost need the delineation because you're not able to see shades at that what do you call that? At that size too well.
I have flushed it and cleaned it, and I put some pressure bandages on. I've just begun to stitch it up because no doctors responded at the time, but if you want to finish, you're more than welcome to take over.
No, continue. This is I can just oversee a bit here, no problem. I just was in the middle of doing some reports here that I had from earlier.
No worries.
So, okay, nice.
That's why we did say that. What's called? She just says, "Is there any doctors on duty?" And so, yeah, we are. And he just didn't do anything. That's funny. Classic Ezra. I didn't notice either though, so I can't say anything.
And we'll just get a nice fresh bandage on, just to make sure it stays nice and clean and sterile. There we go. All right, how does that feel now?
Wait, that's not the one I drank. Oh, okay. What says that?
Okay. It should be all good then.
Any Garfield bandages or anything like that?
Strange bug.
Put some.
All the bugs, the UI bugs, the UI.
Some sterile bandages on, but that's all I had in my bag at the time.
Should you like Garfield or Hello Kitty, or prefer?
But that wasn't the first thing in my pocket. Oh, that's the last thing in my pocket.
Wolverine. Okay.
Good
I'll
choice.
get you. Yeah, I know. Right?
Unless it does it. Oh, I think it does it weird. Like it counts the one on the left first before the one on the right. Like regardless of what the order.
That's what you do. You always try to give them some options in life, right? Because you don't have a lot of autonomy in life.
True. Wait, is that who I think it is?
Oh. Hey, Lana, how you doing?
Fucking way. No fucking way. But Jack, where the fuck have you been?
My bar license was suspended for about 3 weeks, and
You
got suspended.
Are you back?
For saying-
I am back now though. But I can only take cell reps and bench shots moment. Yeah.
That's true. We did say that. That's very old-fashioned. You know that. It's very old-fashioned.
I mean, I was just trying to help a friend again.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, good to see you.
Man. I miss all the guilty pleas you used to get me. Fuck.
Well, feel free to call me. I'm on duty at the moment. Yeah, if you
He
ever.
is, actually.
I'll see you around, Les.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
I got Here you go. Wolverine, just as requested. All right, no problem at all.
All right.
Let's see. Looks good.
We good to go then?
It looks great.
That was a very nice welcome back. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
One was great.
Such high quality work, UMS.
All right, feels good. Okay. All right. That feels better now. I forgot that sometimes you receive gratitude from people for your work. I forgot about that.
All right. Well,
Is he a criminal?
I think he's more than a criminal, but sure. Alrighty. Well, your direct remains now in Amy's sake, and will be assumed to pursue in a court of law. Your direct attorney, if you can afford one will be appointed to you by the state assembly. Just have the right to then child. Understand these rights is
I like your hat.
Yeah.
Spasiba, I appreciate.
Oh, beret. Nice.
You want a
Yeah.
lawyer? Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, you want to be a lawyer?
Mhm.
He wants to be a lawyer.
Yeah, no.
Or he wants a lawyer,
needs
okay, yeah.
lawyer. Yeah, Mita said,
Doctor?
Vinewood, PD.
Sure, I'll head
quite,
down.
Quite lovely. I'm doing really well. Yeah. Isn't
glad to
your
hear.
welcome pajalista? Would that be it? Something like that? Or close?
Sorry?
or-
What do you say?
Wouldn't your welcome in Russian be pajalista?
Mine one. Okay. Let's see.
Never mind, we'll go to DPPD, Liz.
Was that up and running now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you'll love seeing it.
Let's see. Okay. Now we have our thing. The thing. Wait, where did that guy come from? Is that Pennyworth? Yeah, first time in a while. Kind of want to take the Chevrolet. I will take the Chevrolet. That guy was. So I found a lot of criminals. They don't have like delayed gratification. Most criminals, or else they wouldn't be doing crime. And so for that reason, if you take longer than 10 minutes to get there, they don't. They don't. Other way around, actually. Right? They don't. They'll be like, oh wait, I called for a lawyer. Forgot about that. I remember I heard about some guy said that for Pride Month what he would do is he'd pay a guy $3K to do a burnout on the rainbow things. What do you call the rainbow crosswalks? Because that way he'd be paid $8K to repair something. What was it, like 5 or 8K to repair it by the state? It's like Jesus. This guy just said, I've been doing this now for years. I'm like, oh my god. All right, so I don't know why I'd say that online, but certainly an interesting way to make money. This car is so fast. Why is this faster than Treadwater? I don't understand. Well, let me see. I forgot how nice Trebrook is. This is real nice. There we go. They got rid of it. No. I can't park here anymore. Wait, wrong one. Now get back into the groove of things.
LDR. We pull up on an RT3000 grey in color on the scene of robbing a car in Mirror Park. It takes off. We chase it. We lose it. Sag. And then we find the exact same car, and the guy looks exactly the same as the suspect on Mirror Park on Integrity Way. We pull him over. We say, hop out of the car. You're under arrest for reckless evading. He flees. Then we chase him all over the city. He goes through the tunnels. He crashes in the tunnels and flies out. He's incapacitated. We get him EMS. And now we're here. All he's getting is reckless evading, yo.
Yes, for a while. Well, I guess let me talk to him, I guess. Alright. Seems pretty straightforward, though. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Sorry.
you're fine. That was a nice place. Alright, how can I help you, sir?
So, pretty much I'm getting arrested for something I actually did not do. So, I seen them earlier chasing another white car that I have, another RT3000. Was not me. And as soon as they seen me after they lost that car, they kind of started pulling me over.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if that one car that they were chasing, if they had the license plate, and if they can match that with mine. If I'm the reason why I'm here.
Sure, I can check with them about that, actually, yeah.
Alright, thank you.
That is,
Do you happen to have the license plate number of the first car that you were chasing?
No, but it doesn't matter because he took off.
Yeah, I understand that. He was wanting me to ask about that, though. I know you're not charging him with other stuff, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. They said they're not charging you with the things that person did. They're only charging you for taking off whenever they pulled you over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're just charging you with reckless evading as well.
Okay, I'm good then.
All right. No, you're good. All right. He'd like to.
You're not going to be able to. I'm not. You're not going to be able to tell.
He'd like to plead.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Bobby, all you're looking at today is reckless evading times 1. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Alright.
Oh, that's great.
Congratulations on your bar back.
Well, thank you, Weems. Good to see you.
You too.
And that's a $550 fine. You have 21 days to pay that. At the doom, it's gonna be 30 months in jail. So you have. Do you have DOC? No. Alright. I will lower that down to 15. Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty, take it easy, Bobby.
You too.
Dude,
Oh yeah, just.
thanks,
All right.
Liz.
I'm glad I could help you out.
I sent him for 10.
It's very kind of you. I know a lot of times the criminals are like, you know, oh, I'm getting charged with this and that and all that, and you're not actually charging them with that. So it's yeah. All right, well, good to see you.
Toodles, Liz.
See you. All right. All right, that was nice. Back and getting the over things. Simple one. Okay, we did it. Oh, although I think we do need probably do need a couple of bench trials. I don't like telling people. Should I have told him we need to go bench trial this? No, that's fucked. That's fucked. But that would have been funny. But no, we're not supposed to do that. Supposed to competently advise them and all that. Yeah. And I would have zero idea how to fight the case anyways. Was this actually made it? Yeah, he just did that. Yeah, the police are as long as if you're working with them, they're working with you. I found most time they're really good at that. It's very rare that they're not willing to work with you. The only times I have seen when they're not willing to work with you have been whenever the person is being like super antagonistic, but that's somewhat rare. even when they're being like super antagonistic, even then a lot of times the police will still be willing to work with them. I know Lana, she was getting called all sorts of shit by this one lady. I was astounded. I'm like, holy! I'm like, I was almost like this person could have been like reported for what they were saying. Even like I was like, this is kind of out of pocket. This is like really weirdly it was weirdly aggressive. But she's like, yeah, no, it's fine, whatever. And I'm like, I was like, you know what? I'm definitely not helping that. I'm not representing that person because I'm not okay with them talking to me like that. I was surprised though. I was like, I don't. A lot of times I feel like people tend to not really take it as RP, and they'll get very, very pissed, and they'll say a lot of things. I'm like, that's not something that being this much of an asshole, I feel like it's not RP. Yeah, no, even Jordan would do stuff like that as well, though. And I was like, I would get really put off by that, where this randomly call people abortions instead their mother should have, should have never had them, or all kinds of different shit like that. I'm like, oh, that's real messed up. But I don't know. I guess some people think that kind of RP is funny. Just some light banter. I was enjoying earlier the well, what was her name? Elizabeth? I think that's her name. No, Evelyn. Evelyn, that's what it was. Was getting their interview. I was making a lot of very suspicious comments. Do you feel any joy about about that? I mean, it would only be suspicious and afterwards, but it's fun to make comments like that. To Ezra, this yeah, it shouldn't be hard to cover up that one for the This is so smooth, this chat break. Why is this better than mature water? This is so smooth. Why is mature water so ass now? That's they nerfed the trail water because I know it used to be the meta for criminals to use the trail water, and they would get away in the train tracks of because of this like weird mechanic the trail water had, where like it's good off road, but the constant like bumping from the train tracks would cause it to go like faster than any of the police cars, and so that was the way you would always get away. So you go off road and then get on train tracks, and then you just get away. This is kind of how it worked. And so for that reason, I'm pretty sure they nerfed it. So now it's horrible. You used to have the best handling out of any car. That was the reason why I bought it, actually, because it just turned on a dime. It turned on a dime. And it was decently fast as well, but now it's not like that. Wait, didn't I just... What? I thought I heard something. What is this thing? This is monitor radio waves? Alright. Got tracked. Ezra, I'm pretty sure he probably got off, didn't he? Yep. No, wait, he's available. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. I haven't seen Ezra around this long in a while. It's been 3 hours. Usually he's always playing Ricky. Hmm? All right. All right. It does feel good to see. I love the place. Like, good to see you back. I'm like, okay, that feels good. Feels good. I'm happy again. We're back. We're back. We don't have to be bitter all the time. Franklin as well was being really very kind. It's really good to see Franklin again. I've been kind of sad. So, some of the most memorable times I've had with doing the lawyer RP have been with the WTF gang of Franklin, KT, Duke, and them. It's been some of the most fun I've had as being a lawyer. It's been like super memorable, even though that's only been like a small portion of the time that of the lawyer work. And so I'm like, huh, you know what? Maybe we should try and join WTF. And Franklin was saying, we've been having a lot of talks about that. I'm like, a lot of talks. And I'm like, what? What is happening? Is it really that much of a deal to have Lis on? I mean, Lis is a little bit. I mean, he's a little bit of a liability, absolutely. But not anymore. Well, maybe a little bit more than liability, but he's. We're getting better about it. We're being more careful. We forgot the one rule. I forgot about that. This is probably the reason why the power sentencing was as much as it is, and that we need to be careful about who we mess with. You can't mess with judges, and you can't mess with other attorneys. Those are the people that you just have to like hard stay away from. You can't mess with them. You can't make jokes around them. You can't do that kind of stuff. I forgot that rule. The reason why is because some people seem to take it much more seriously than needs to be taken. And if you make a joke, it turns out you get your bar license suspended for it. Maybe even more than that, yep. Or there was a time where sometimes I'll do it because I know they take it so seriously. I'll do it purposely to mess with them, with Skylar, because I know it's really easy to mess with Skylar. I'll do stuff purposely to fuck with her because it makes it really easy to do what's called she'll self-destruct so easily whenever you fuck with her, and it makes what's called doing cases against her super easy, which that's kind of fucked up though. It's kind of fucked up, but I mean technically I probably am legally required to do that though, because I'm supposed to represent my client to the best capacity I can. But it's more that you can't really work with Skylar whatsoever. I've tried working with her before, and she's like, if you're working like with her, like on her side, she'll work with you. But if you're working like on the other side, no, there's zero working with her. Is this her way or nothing else? I'm like, okay, well, if that's how it's going to be, then let me just do some things. Let me just do a little bit here and there to. If I can't work with her directly, I can indirectly cause her. Oh, there's this one.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Ezra.
What's going on, Liz? How you doing, man?
Sound rap went pretty well, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty standard one. The guy's like, oh, he thought he was being charged with something else that he didn't do, and they're like, we're not charging you with that. Yeah, and so they So like, yeah, so they're not charging me for that, and then it's like, okay, I'll plead guilty. That's simple.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's true. Then that is simple. That's what I like to hear.
And then the officers were saying good to see me back and whatnot, so I was happy about that. It was good to.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's lovely to have some appreciation here. Yeah, exactly.
Why are you littering?
Have you seen Mark?
I haven't seen Mark. No, I have not.
Where is he?
Liz, look at that cup over there. You see that?
Oh.
Oh shit. That's what I'm talking about.
What? I feel like
you have a severe concussion, it looks like. Sorry about that. I didn't realize how much damage that would do. Let me check you out.
Well, I think that's I think that might be just like the leftover concussion from all the times I've had concussions. it's
All right. So, what do you got on the docket now?
Let's see. Not really anything. I'm not allowed to take any docketed cases. So, just the one
really?
docketed
Okay.
case that I had previously, that the judge said, "Hey, I'll rule on this in 48 hours. So give me your arguments." And I did that, and it's been 4 days now. So, this work that he's not doing, yeah. This so happens to be the same judge that was the one who suspended my bar license, yeah. Yep. And so, I don't know. I was kind of feeling like, do I really? I was feeling like really demeaned, and so I'm like, do I really want to be doing lawyer work if this is gonna be the way I'm treated? But
yeah.
I forgot that even if the judges are treating me this way, a lot of the clients and even the police officers, they really appreciate what I do, and so I'm thankful for that, and I would do it for them if not for the judges.
Interesting. I see. Well, you got to keep doing things that you love to do, and don't let those other people get you down, right? Don't let that happen, because you're good at what you do for a reason, you know?
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, it's just kind of hard whenever they're your bosses, so to speak, right? Your managers.
I get that. I totally get that. It's brutal. It can be hard, but like I said, the people appreciate you, and that's really what matters, I love that. I love to hear that you're appreciated around here, because you are. You really are.
Well, thank you.
You're
I appreciate you too.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a
doctor
lawyer.
Of the law.
Yeah.
Juris doctorate. Yeah.
Doctor
Get a
lawyer.
JD. Yeah, that's right.
Or maybe if I can, what's it called, become an actual doctor, I could be a full doctor lawyer.
You could. That's actually very true. That's a good point. I think I could see that happening. That'd be beautiful. I really see this happening for you. I could see this in your future, honestly. Gotta meet with the right people. That's all.
Oh yeah, if I gotta know the right people in order to be able to get things done, the right connections and everything. I don't know too much in the way of medical stuff other than you actually. Now I think about it. There was Savannah, but Savannah hasn't. I don't think I've seen Savannah in like a month now.
No, I haven't seen her in a long time myself, so yeah, I don't even know. No idea. I wonder then. What can we do about that then? We could help you out.
Well, doctors surprisingly don't have too much in the way of legal matters, even though I feel like they would, be first and foremost have to deal with a lot of legal matters, like malpractice.
Really get sued or anything like that, so that's a nice thing, I think.
Wasn't like malpractice a really big thing, or?
Yeah, we don't get sued very often for that. Most people are pretty happy that they don't even have to pay for the services rendered. So.
Well, that's true. Well, what about you? What do you enjoy about your work?
That I get to help people. As cliche as that sounds, I love helping people, and also I get to diagnose people with interesting things too sometimes, which is even more fun.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could help people doing any kind of stuff, though. Why doctor? Or psychiatrist?
Doctor is special rewarding. There's a lot more you get from that than just helping people with, like, say, for instance, to go across the street driving them in a taxi. That's helping, but this is a totally different help. I feel like I'm making a real impact. Plus, I get paid a lot of money, and I like money, and I like having nice clothing and a nice house. So there's that too. I gotta admit that.
That's true. All right, that's true. I mean, you could, if you really wanted to make some money, though, you could become an attorney yourself.
I'm a material girl living in a material world, right? So.
Yeah, I could see that. If you ever want to become a doctor lawyer, I could help you with that.
That's nice. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. Thanks
Yeah.
for the suggestion.
You could apprentice under me. That's
very lovely.
Apprentice under you if you're apprentice under me, that sort of thing. That's
pretty cool.
Yeah. Because being a lawyer actually makes a lot of money, like probably the most out of government jobs around here, I would say. Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay, that's cool. No, I don't want to be a lawyer though.
Oh, okay.
Too much. I don't want all that paperwork. None of that crap. I like what I do already. It's lovely. I love it.
I'm pretty sure you have more paperwork than I do.
No, never. No, never do it. I just pretend.
I saw you in there though for quite a while in the.
You did, yeah. But was I actually doing paperwork? No, I wasn't. I was just browsing, looking at cat videos.
Are you? I'm pretty sure I heard you tapping away on that for.
Yeah, cat videos. They're lovely. I love them.
Okay, all right. Oh, all right, all right. So you don't have paperwork they gotta do, like on any dead individuals or anything like that?
I mean, if I do, I just pretend to do it, right? And then I just
Okay.
get someone else to do it, pawn it off on them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's for the
That's a
residents, right?
smart thing. You gotta work smarter, not harder, you know?
Yep. Gotta give it to
Yeah, that's
the
how I see
interns,
it.
right?
That's what I say. Give it to them. Give it to those individuals that actually want it, you know? I don't really want it, so
Hey,
I'm cool with that then.
You know what they say, shit rolls downhill, right?
They say QE bono, who benefits? I'm benefiting because I'm not having to do the work.
That's true. I had a I wish I had a paralegal to help pawn it off with, but Ivy doesn't want to do lawyer work anymore, so it's
Why not? What's up with her?
she was wanting to be a doctor actually, but then she got a felony.
Really? Oh, what was her felony? Damn.
Sale of drugs.
Who's she selling drugs to? That's not good. What the hell's going on here?
She wasn't selling drugs. She had received drugs from a person, and that makes her an accomplice to the sale. So it's.
I see.
She was charged with that.
Likely story again.
She told an officer, "I got drugs from this guy," and so he charged her with sale drugs. Yeah.
I see.
Or weed. Yeah.
Well, that happens often. Some of these people, getting drugs from nefarious individuals. You got to be careful who you get your drugs from.
Yeah, or at least not to tell police officers that.
Well, that's not a good idea. That's bad analytics.
Usually
You gotta
bad.
be real careful with who you say. Don't tell those officers you've been taking drugs, getting drugs from people. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, smoking marijuana isn't illegal, but telling people or telling an officer, yes, this person gave me marijuana, that is illegal because there's no way to legally get marijuana at the moment.
I see. Interesting. That's very interesting how that works then, hey? It's a bit confusing.
I did see on the state announcements, though, they are opening up a dispensary in Plato.
Are they? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Very cool.
Let me see. I think they said they're having a meeting about it tomorrow or today.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Right on.
Public hearing on its plans to open a marijuana dispensary in Plato Bay. Give the public the opportunity to ask questions.
Okay. Very cool.
What do you think about that medical marijuana and all that?
I think it's a pretty good idea, personally. It's a really good idea. Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, good idea in what way? Like, can it be very useful for shitty people, or what's your take on that?
Useful for people that have medical marijuana. Let's think here. Yeah, I think that's something that can really help individuals out. Hell yeah, Hell yeah. Why not? Why shouldn't they, right?
Well, I don't necessarily mean why shouldn't they, but I meant like medical marijuana in a sense. Like, is it useful for shitty people in that way? Like, I've heard it's useful, or it can be useful for like chronic pain, that sort of thing.
Yeah, chronic pain, definitely, yes. I think it's useful for depression, sleep. I think there's a whole bunch of uses that we can take from marijuana. So yeah, I think it's probably one of the best things. I think we need to also start taxing it so we can make a whole source of revenue from that. I think it's one of the smartest things we could do.
Well, yeah, you gotta make stuff legal and tax it rather than have people doing crime through it.
Exactly, that's exactly it. I think that's the smartest way to go.
Yeah, that's why they made prostitution legal here in the city again.
Exactly, prostitution, baby. Yep, that's what we do. Yep, that's the thing.
And
yes, sir.
Maybe it won't be illegal to even smoke marijuana now. It's because apparently our officers are claiming it's legal, even though I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know how that works either. I don't know. Those officers, they're all over the place with these things, these laws, the legislation. I don't know how any of this stuff works personally. I'm just here to try to do what I can,
I just try to pretend like I know how it works. Usually that works, yeah.
That's true. I like that. That's true. That's a good thing to do. I'm sure. I like that.
I'm sure you have some experience about that. Or you don't have a whole lot of knowledge, I guess, during like open heart surgery. I don't think, but if you just
no, I don't do that stuff. Gross. Yuck. I don't like. I don't want it all over my hands and shit. No.
I thought you were telling me about the time when you had like the heart and you were like holding it in your grasp and you could I could just crush this right now.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
Oh, okay.
I could have crushed it for sure, but I didn't. I let them live, which sometimes I regret because they were a bad person.
Well, isn't your job?
Ended up hurting me.
Isn't your job as a doctor to help people no matter what, regardless of what they did?
Sometimes. It really depends. Sometimes the question, I think that is wrong.
Really? I thought that went against like the Hippocratic Oath, isn't it?
Hippocratic oath, yeah, you know, but sometimes I'm a bit of a hypocrite, so.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I can, you know, I may definitely do some legally questionable things from time to time.
Yeah, do you? Like what? What do you do?
Well, I mean, you're not allowed to advise clients on how to commit crime, but you're allowed to advise them on how not to commit crime.
Okay, well, that's a bit weird.
So, I mean, if a client's like, you know, how do I get away with drug trafficking? I'm like, well, I can't advise you in that, but I can tell you on how you can not be caught for drug trafficking. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because you won't be committing crime in that sense, right? And so, yeah,
I got you. That makes sense.
And then they'll usually pay me a lot of money.
Interesting. They pay you a lot of money. Like, how much is a lot?
Last time I think they gave me about $3K for that.
$3K. That's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
You aren't kidding me. That's good money right there. Fuck.
Okay. Usually worried about being caught for that because apparently he'd put I think he said he put like $200K into his bank account within like a week.
Wow.
And he didn't really have a legal explanation for that.
Really? Okay.
I was like, just don't get caught for anything that would require that. Like, don't be selling drugs or anything like that for next month, and then it'd be fine.
Exactly. Then you will be fine. Yeah, I agree.
Because they can only get bank records from the past month, and that way, anything past a month is past the statute, usually, except for financial crime, so it wouldn't be past the statute. But usually for subpoenas, they can't ask for the entire bank records and all that. But
the old subpoena, right? Yeah. That's not bad, hey?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can doctors be subpoenaed to give? Are you legally required to give information if a court requests it?
Yeah, actually, I think I can be, to be honest. It depends, though, on patient confidentiality or not when it comes to things, but I think I can be, yeah, honestly. I think it's happened in the past quite a few times as well. Yeah, it happens. It happens to the worst and to the best of us.
Yeah, I know apparently the Hippocratic Oath thing, even that, what's called patient confidentiality thing, that wasn't even put into law until quite recently. I think it was around
how recent?
The 80s, I believe.
80s, wow, that's wild. Actually, it's very wild.
So yeah, it was just it was treated as such, but it wasn't like codified in law until fairly recently-ish. Well, I guess it depends if 80s is recently or not for you, but the court's been around for a long time.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Interesting.
Yeah, like the way we do it in the city here is that we train paralegals like do an apprenticeship role before they become an attorney. And that still exists today, that act, because previously there was no such thing as like law school, right? Harvard was the first law school, but there was lawyers before Harvard.
Yes, there were.
And so they need to be trained some way, and apprenticeship was a way to do that.
Yeah, that's a good way. I'd say that's a very pragmatic approach to things. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, you don't even need to go to law school for apprenticeship. You can just take your bar, yeah.
Damn right. Just do what you got to do at the end of the day, right? Hell yeah.
Because everyone has to pass the same bar at the end of the day, right?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
For doctors, I'm sure that's not the case, though, right? Well, I know residency is technically from apprenticeship, right? So it's not necessarily the same thing.
Well, it just kind of depends on what we've been doing, how we're doing it, right?
Yeah.
For me, there's not really an apprenticeship, but you do get training. You know, for instance, you have a residency, which is a bit kind of ish, not really, but kind of, you know, different but close. Same but different.
Well, I guess it depends. Like, there's like an intern and an apprentice. I would say, in some ways, they are, right?
Kind of, like not necessarily, but kind of, yeah. Like it depends on how the relationship goes and how much they really learn out of it. If they're just getting coffee the whole time, they're not really an apprentice then, you know?
Well, yeah, but if you're just making or drinking coffee, that's kind of bad practice, I feel like. But
well, no, it's not just drinking coffee. If all you're doing is using them to get you coffee or stationery and things like that, then essentially they're not really learning anything, right?
Yeah, well, and I guess they do need a little bit hazing as well, right?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Yeah, that depends, right? But it just depends because I don't really always believe in that sort of aspect. If I don't want to hurt an individual with hazing them, that's not always.
Oh, really? You weren't in any like fraternities or anything like that in college?
No, fuck that. I don't want to pay for friends. It's not cool.
You have to pay for fraternities? I thought it was just because we're part of the group there.
Oh, you gotta pay. You pay to get in that shit. No, thank you. Not my cup of tea. No way. Yeah, that's right. You didn't know that? Yeah, no, I'm not into that sort of thing. I had enough friends as it is, you know. I had to fight them off. Look at this fucking hair. You see this hair? Come on, man. Shit.
Yeah, it's quite
That's
nice.
right.
But I could
That's
see
right,
like a
so-
bunch of people like in the fraternity having the same like haircut, you know, and going around and doing stuff or whatever. Or like one of the things you
Sounds
do
like
is
a cult.
whenever for the hazing, you like shave off all their hair. And like now you have to grow back in this
Oh, yeah.
mold until it grows like this, something like that.
In a mold, so they're like, whoa, that sounds brutal. I don't know. I don't approve of this. This sounds dangerous and disgusting. These people sound like miscreants. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit.
Not that I've seen anyone do that. I just think that would be an interesting hazing idea, right?
It could be, but I don't know. 'Cause I don't really believe in hazing. So, like I said, paying for friends isn't my cup of tea.
Well, hazing, you have to think about what is the reason for why hazing is this? Why is this like a human concept, hazing?
Because people suck.
No, there's a good reason for it. You know, it's existed for so long because there's a use for it. It isn't just.
Well, there's utility, I guess, if you want to say you're testing the individual to see if they can make it. Yeah, all these different things. But you can do that without having to haze the individual. You can test people and put them through different sort of, hoops and such without having to essentially break them down.
I mean, I feel like the U.S. Army would probably say something different.
They don't haze. That's a different process. That's psychological. Hazing is a little bit different. They actually aren't even allowed in certain ways to do that. But the psychological about, breaking someone down, rebuilding them the image they want you to be is a bit different than, say, a hazing thing where you're like the spectacle aspect of it, They're doing it to torment you and such because they're just assholes. There's a difference. I wouldn't call that hazing. I'd call that more training.
So if the fraternities were to call it training, that'd be okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm glad you got that. I'm glad you got
Okay.
that from that. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that's all they got to do. They just got to call it training, and then we're good.
Oh yeah, there's no legal liability. Okay, that makes sense. I've heard about some crazy hazing. Like I heard about there was this one cheerleader group. What they did is they it's called they duct tape
Cheerleaders.
they duct tape the girls' hands and mouth and threw them into a pool. And
Really?
they a
Cool.
couple of them died from that, so they had to stop doing that.
They died. Wow.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was not the best hazing for.
No, that sounds really bad, actually.
Uh,
Sounds terrible.
and there's actually quite a few people who died from hazing stuff. The classic case, is just making them run around naked on the campus or whatnot.
Weird. That's wild.
I think the idea is to to say, you're not going to be ashamed of who you are, right? You're just being you, so to speak. Even if it's embarrassing, you're just showing yourself fully. I guess in that
see.
sense, that's you're just
You don't wanna
exposing
show
yourself to others.
yourself
Yeah,
sometimes. Yeah, exactly. You want to be careful of that stuff,
That's,
Be very careful.
who you expose yourself to.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's just like pulling your wiener out in public. You got to be real careful.
Oh, I meant being vulnerable to your significant other, that sort of thing, and expose your heart to them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that just comes with the territory.
That can be hard to do that. I feel like, Penny's having a bit of trouble exposing herself to me at the moment. That's
Yeah, well, sometimes I cry, sometimes I don't. Just depends on the day,
that's it. And some days you just have tears, uncontrolled.
Not uncontrolled. It's just if I open up the compartments, then they sometimes come rushing out, and you don't want that. We don't want that bullshit. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Yeah, that's not manly, right? Guys can't cry. It's best to push it down. Never talk about it ever.
That's the healthy thing to do. Is just pretend you don't have emotions, right?
Yeah. What are emotions really? How do you know when you're actually feeling an emotion?
How do you know when you feel an emotion? I don't know. It's a weird feeling, honestly. I try not to have those feelings. I just try to just enjoy life for what it is,
Yeah, the only emotion I know is anger. that's
Yeah. I have to check on something, I think, though, Liz.
Okay.
I might have to have a little nap here soon too, I think.
Oh yeah, let's go see you though. Good to hang out.
Really good seeing, really good chat. And we'll have to go do something soon, Maybe go for a bike ride around Chiliad or some shit. How's that sound?
That sounds a lot of fun, actually. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, we're going to do that soon, all right?
Yeah. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Liz. I'll see you again soon, all right? Very soon, okay?
Okay.
Keep your head up, all right?
I'll try to. I'm feeling a lot better now. Actually, you've helped me a lot as well.
You're doing great, Liz. I'm glad I could help you. You've helped me, So don't
I'm
ever
glad I can help you,
change.
Tim. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, Liz. You too. We'll see you soon.
Yep. All right. He's king over king. Oh, we love one. All right. Hmm. This guy's still smoking in the hospital. The weird eye. All right. I don't really think we have too much to do right now. Check. Who is this? What I've written down is needs married. Baxter. This is Frankie's. Warden Bite. I'm not busy. Sure, I'll go see on them. I'm not busy. Where you at? Where you at? I actually have food though. What even be? Little taste of Mexico. Okay. Why it's so heavy compared to the Trebek? Why did they make it so? They nerfed it. Oh wait, that's not. Yeah, there's a lot of surprisingly a lot of food trucks open right now. Isn't it like it's really early? Why are there so many food trucks open this time? What is Frankie's? What is this place? Why is it? I'm curious. What was this? Oh, that's a food truck. Does it have a different icon for it? Interesting. King. Alright, now what to do whenever there's not something going on too much. Well, I mean, we're doing stuff for now, right? We're going down to see them. We're gonna make some new friends, I guess, or something. Was there always parking thing there? Wait, is that open? That looks open. Like they can see the interior. Maybe they're making it. I start smoking. Okay. All right. Let's see. Or if you guys just been not having much business here.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, you're Baxter, right?
Yeah, Leo.
I just got your text and so I came down. Actually, I don't need any food. I was just came down here to hang out.
Oh yeah, no problem. Well, I don't mind giving you food, you know.
Oh, I have some food with me right now. Actually, it's about to go bad. So, no, I just came down here to hang out because you know, I'm sure you're not getting the most amount of business around this time, right?
A couple people here and there, I'm not worried about. But if you need, if you need fresh food, I can get it, no problem.
All right, well, thank you. But
Least I can do.
oh, I'm fine right now. But thank you. But
Yeah.
let's go. How's business been? What was this? A little taste of Mexico. I think I've seen you guys, yeah, a few times before.
Up in Polito, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's the one that normally runs it. She's in her head right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm normally the one. I'm behind B&B towing.
You're behind what?
I'm B&B towing.
Oh, B&B towing.
Yeah.
Is that the one by the VPT?
No, that's that is Gemini. Here. You can ask any basic sheriff or LSPD people, they'll tell you. Give me a second.
Oh, so what's up in Sandy?
Yeah, technically we'll be meeting with Ramona soon. Ramona Flower for the lot situation. But we've been around for quite a while.
Yeah, I've been hearing that the mayor's office seems to be doing a lot more recently.
Oh yeah. Well, we're backing Oscar up for the situation because he said he'd help out with the towing situation that we have going on. So.
Oh, is voting still going on? Is that still a thing right now?
Yeah, it's still a thing. It's not between Gemini and B&B. It's B&B, Gemini against fucking Steel at this point.
Oh, I haven't heard too
Makes
much
no
of Steel
damn
Towing.
sense
Is that
to
still?
me.
Are they still around?
Steel rarely. But Apple's, it seems like he split to his own company.
Okay.
But he's still manager of Steel. So he's still Steel and they have two lots.
I mean, I guess there's nothing technically against working for two different places while owning a place, but it does seem kind of strange, yeah. Especially if it's the same business.
Yeah. I have no idea. I mean, we've got like 6 fucking people, mostly. Duco owners, fucking shift manager, general manager, workers, yeah.
I was trying out towing myself actually a couple weeks ago. Was doing some towing with my my girlfriend, and it's interesting. There's a lot of people who just don't like. Ever since I've done it now, I just see cars and I'm like, wait, this is parked illegally. I could be towing this right now. Like that wasn't a thing before.
Yeah, a lot of locals don't park right, and people are starting to get a bit sloppy because of the situation with the towing legislation and all that.
Oh, did it change again?
No, they've improved it way too much.
Let me see. I thought I remember them saying like a couple weeks ago they changed it to Comic Sans. I think it was.
It changed the CDL, I know that.
Uh,
I don't see many taxis anymore.
oh my, this font's horrible. Why would they? This
Because
is
apparently
awful.
you need a CDL for a taxi.
What? Oh, did they combine the two? Is that what happened?
Yep. Makes no damn sense.
Well,
I can think of it as a commercial vehicle.
why would you need a license to do taxing in the first place? That seems strange.
Well, with the fucking Alamo Flats up there and the city going bankrupt, you know, and they can't figure out their water situation, I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah, the government doesn't seem to be doing. They seem to be yeah, maybe not the best budgeters, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think they're just slacking.
Yeah, I mean there didn't seem to be any form of repairs or anything like that going on for a good like 3 months or so, and recently, just recently, all of a sudden there's now a bunch of stuff that's happening all at once. So you're right about that, I think.
And then the officers have their own fucking CDLs now. They've been forced to get them.
Really? Let me
Yeah.
check. Lana. Oh, they even have expiration dates for your driver's license now? That's interesting.
Yeah. Not bad.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
We're just talking about the CDL, all the crazy shit that's been going on lately.
All the BS?
Yep.
No.
And steals double lot.
Yeah.
Well, what crazy stuff has been, I guess, happened today?
Yeah. A lot of shit happened today.
More like what?
Well, Giovanni. Well, I guess that was yesterday. My days are all mixed. Yeah.
Giovanni got shot at the hospital, gunned down by officers.
I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. There's been a lot of stuff going on at the hospital.
Either way, Giovanni's dead.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm taking it kind of hard because, you know, he was a nice person to us.
And he was shot at the hospital?
That's what we were told. He was
Huh.
gunned down at the hospital by officers.
Well, I'm not able to see reports on that, but it's like maybe there has to be some sort of something that can be done about that if he just kind of was gunned down for no reason. Maybe he was holding someone up, but even then...
No idea.
Yeah, I actually just heard about an officer today who had just shot and killed somebody, and so yeah, it seems to be officers just kind of very quick to open fire, it looks like.
Oh shit.
But I mean, I feel like the cops they're usually fairly justified in their shootings. I mean, when hostages are involved, things seem to go very poorly for officers. They don't really know how to handle situations. But usually they're pretty good at what they do.
Oh yeah. They are. I mean, the situation that we had up in Polito didn't really help us either.
What was the situation?
My wife was held up in the same food truck I'm standing next to by a person with a gun. I came around the corner with my own gun, and I was pointing at it because, for one, held up. Fucking the other person's like, "Oh shit, he's got a gun." The other guy turned around, he had a gun in his hand. I fucking let off the trigger. I shot his legs and then I shot his chest.
Okay. Yeah, it seems very justified. Were you? I guess. Well, I guess I am an attorney, but currently, I'm only allowed to take what's called bench shots at the moment. I was going to say that I could probably help you legally, but
You're good.
you could definitely sue over that, though.
The thing is that it was caught in self-defense, and I was told that they're trying to claim self-defense for the situation that they caused. There's more than one witness.
And the witness is saying that they self-defended themselves?
There's 3 people that were involved. Myself, Deja, and James.
Well, and the...
Along with the other 2 that came to hunt my wife down.
Well, I mean, I guess if she wasn't actually hurt, you couldn't sue over that, but you could probably sue over like emotional damage or for punitive damages.
She does have a gun wound.
She was shot?
I was shot in the arm,
Yep.
and I had to have brain surgery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very sorry to hear that.
I had a hematoma.
I mean, that's absolutely something you could make quite a bit of money on, actually. And so you could probably, you can probably get upwards of 5-10K about that. If you were to sue over that.
Yep, let's sue.
I would offer to help. I'd like to help, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope, I understand. I got Franklin retained, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Franklin's a really good guy. The guy who would train me.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm actually trying to join WTF myself.
Oh, really? Yeah, I like Franklin. Kelly Banana is doing another case for me. And, yeah.
Yeah, Kelly's really good.
Against Apples.
Apples is the tow guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that rides around with the bag over his head.
Don't think I've ever met him, but I've heard about him.
He's shot and stabbed me a couple times. And, finally, they believed me over him.
Hey, you guys hungry?
Hello.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He got aggravated assault. They dropped the deadly weapon part.
Why? For shooting
Yeah.
you?
No, this was, stabbing.
For stabbing you? Why?
Because I pulled my gun in self-defense.
Can I get the 2 nachos and
So, yeah.
Still, that would still be assault with deadly if he stabbed you.
Yeah, well.
Hmm.
Prescott, you know how he is.
Oh, yeah, he's the one who suspended me, so I understand that.
Oh, yeah. He wanted me to do, right along with him.
4 of each?
So,
With a judge?
no, with apples.
Oh, with that.
So, yeah.
Huh.
So, yeah. Alright, I gotta do, help him out.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So, nope, you're fine.
Yeah, nice talking with you.
It's been a long night anyway, between towing and...
Missing.
Not a bad night though.
Oh, I think he is married now. What was her name? Deja, right? I think that was Deja.
Buddy, I'm sorry, you know, I think it's the beard. It's the beard.
I got 4 nachos and 4 drinks. Strawberries.
4 daiquiris and 4 nachos.
My food. They also seem to have updated the logos. There's a lot more logos, or different kinds of logos now.
Dude, it's... Look, I've been shot just by 3 fucking bullets, alright?
I'm kinda hungry myself though. What did I eat today?
6 triple 4.
The doctor said that a bullet frag...
Why can I not remember that? When I'm towing? I know.
Burger. Why is Nicole working at like all these weird places? Isn't she doctored?
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, technically, Leon's been around us too damn long. And the only reason why I forget shit is because, you know, it happened, you know.
I'm the only government employee in the city right now. Feels good. She did burger shot. I know she was doing towing. Doing all three. She gets to be a doctor, tower, fast food worker.
Yeah, it was a couple days ago. Monday, maybe.
Oh, like prostitution work? That makes sense. I know her character was she was pretty heavy about the she was pretty open about talking about sex. Very open about it. Probably too open about it. She was being very graphic about it.
I gave up my gun will, so that way they told me to recreate this.
Oh, that's right. I do need to work on the presentation, dumb presentation.
Yeah, my pockets are
About house? Actually, that's hilarious. That's all right.
Hey, when that happened.
Don't put carrying too much shit, bud.
Hi, Deja.
Listen, I
Hello.
gotta go to the garbage. But listen, y'all have been beautiful, alright? I'll catch y'all later.
Are you going home, Leon?
That fucking bastard, I like him.
You like him? What?
I don't know who said hi to me.
You don't know.
So many people know me. I don't know
It
anymore.
was Leon that said
Oh,
hi.
thanks for the sub, Blind Bunny. Good to see you again. It's been a while.
Oh, the blonde one?
No, it was I think brown hair.
No.
I don't
We'll
know.
find out later. But yeah. Leon's actually one of the good bastards. I mean, cop.
I was been on a break for a
He
bit,
gets shit on by
but we got the
everybody,
part
though.
license back, so
When it comes down to
we're
it, he
lawyers
does
again,
stuff.
You didn't
probationally.
because his hair's darker. And
Yeah, I didn't recognize him
beard.
either because yeah, he's growing back his beard.
Yeah.
We can only do bench
But
trials
I knew
though.
by the voice. I know
Oh,
that
lucky
voice.
you.
I know that
Why don't you
voice.
why don't you go call your boyfriend Leon and see how he's doing?
Hopefully,
I just
good to
saw
see people
him.
again.
Why would I call him?
Exactly.
Can I ask what is that tattooed in your armor there? Is that a special music piece or piece that you like?
Yep. It's basically music notes coming out of a pill.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you had like a special piece that you had like the actual notes for tattooed or whatnot.
No, I just,
Actually, we do have a tattoo that we both have.
Or what's that?
that one.
Give me
The
that
Oh,
top
the
one.
skull one.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm the girl. He's the guy. He's the skull. I'm the human.
Yep.
Is that supposed to say like you're dating a
It's
monster or
No.
your love will never die
It's,
or
it's just that death. It's like a kiss of death. Death do us part.
oh okay, that sort of thing. Well, it wouldn't. It's until death does us
really
part.
stripping. Right here. Okay.
No, I'm just showing off tattoo. I can't just roll up my sleeve.
Okay.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grease the leather, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, I got about 4 tattoos. She's got about 1 too many.
One too many.
Oh huh. I think you need 1 more.
Yeah, I want more.
Well, what do tattoos mean to you guys?
Do I?
What do tattoos mean to? Well,
Oh.
my Cerberus tattoo is basically my protector.
In what sense?
The what?
In what sense? Like it is supposed to represent that you're a protector, or
No. Protector, being protected and protecting the ones you love.
Oh,
it
okay.
goes, like, it's both ways.
strange concept.
The skull that you seen earlier, it's myself and Deja.
Mm-hmm. Well, I meant
And
more
then
like
the
it.
snake on my back. the
Tattoos.
snake on-
Tattoos is like a expression that I don't know.
Hungry.
No, I know what I mean. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was
Yep,
asking more if it
hungry,
was like an
hungry,
expression of
hungry,
art or if it was expression of something else. how to make small talk. Ask about people's bodily features. It's been a while. I feel like I'm getting back on the groove of things though. It's good to RP again. Good to see friends and all that. These are, I don't think I've ever actually talked to Baxter or no, I talked with Deja and Baxter a little bit regarding their them getting married, but I haven't actually spoken with them. I have to do a presentation on every rule of professional conduct, which is very cringe. Actually, it's very, having to do this. I just have to do busy work. I have to write what I did wrong 100 times. That's basically what they're telling me to do. But what's called? There's not other than that. Is that Maddox? At this time? Oh, we have the thing with Penny at 5. But I don't think we're going to stream that long. But we'll, what's called? I want to put in a good 4 hours. Let's see. We can't do any docket cases right now, though. So right now we're in the waiting arc again. I don't like the waiting arcs, but only work I really can do right now is this dumb presentation. Honestly, we did a bench trial earlier. That was nice. It was a very simple one. Guys like, I'm being charged with this, and I'm like, no, you're not actually. and so it's like, oh, okay. Well, now I'll plead guilty. I'm like, okay. We need to do bench trials. Yes, we need to have a couple bench trials at least, or else they're going to probably say, oh, he didn't put in his time for actually being a lawyer. He doesn't need his bar license back, because we have to have a certain amount of bench trials done within 30 days, or else they're going to be pissed at us. We are on duty, but Startups lead to bench trials and all that, but usually I don't recommend. The last time I did bench trial was like 3 months ago. It's even when I was just like a normal attorney, it's super rare that. When was the last bench trial I even did? I can't even remember. Trying to think. Oh, it was that clown one. That's right. I forgot about that.
What's your state ID, ma'am?
It was 2 clowns that were. They definitely did it. Joy was accusing me of having telling them information in the evidence viewer, and I'm like, oh, I definitely didn't do that. I was wanting to talk with Joy actually. I want to talk with Joy about a bunch of different things actually, because I haven't really talked with Joy about non-legal stuff. I haven't really talked to him in a personal capacity at all, and so I just wanted to talk with him about just the state of DOJ, because I'm not really super happy with how everything feels like you're under a microscope and you're like, okay, what did this person do wrong? Let's really take a look at it here. I'm like, oh, fuck, can we just say it's okay? It's the person made a mistake. No, let's move past it. Going over what their client is asking them to do and stating the amount they are being charged for their service rendered. Services rendered.
Leo Baxter said the Q word.
Preferably. Well, I don't think I need to say that. We probably need to update the license, don't we? Oh, wait. We are driving legally. Okay, we're gonna need to. We'll need to change that.
I wanted one till now.
Are being charged for services rendered. What are they, a presentation on that doesn't make any sense. What exactly are they asking for?
Ferrets do smell musky. You have to bathe them like once a month or once a week.
Rest of the stuff off the train.
Did you get it for both of us?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, okay.
Does he? Is he Australian himself? He sounds strange. I think he's British, right?
Got him. Thank you, guys. You stay safe.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
He's also ready for surgery besides cop work.
All right, Flip. What you need?
Okay, I just need like, give me tamales and strawberry.
Let me see. You're being charged for services rendered. How am I supposed to do a presentation on this? Welsh. That's basically British, right? No, Welsh is Scottish, isn't it? Or is that? It's somewhere near there, something like that. What is this? Is it different? Well, Welsh. I forget the name of the location. I'm pretty sure that's all the same place, right? I know Scotland and Ireland, they're very different places. Well, Wales. That's what it's called. Wales, that's right. Yeah, that's basically Britain. That's basically Britain. Bordered by the sea northern. Merged among the Celtic Britons after the Roman. Yeah, the Celtic Britons. Yes, they're British. They're British.
Oh my god. What time you gotta do that?
Under
11
Gruff the. How do you even say that? It's weird.
Yeah, our black truck needs it.
So we're gonna do the food truck after.
Yep.
Alright. I'll just leave it here because I don't think it'll go anywhere.
Oh, the storm.
Well, I don't trust. That's not the point. I'm not trusting. We need to park it unless Flippers
We
is
can
gonna.
park it.
That ain't
Nobody
gonna
will
take.
be here.
That won't fucking do much if they're gonna tow.
Nobody's gonna tow it. Nobody will be here, babe. If storm hits
Well,
and we come right back, is that what
I don't know
you're
anything about
planning?
Wales actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What is your plan, Ben? What is your plan?
My plan.
Yes, your plan.
Before, like 4 to 5 minutes before the storm, park the damn truck. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, that's where its accent's from.
Me,
It did.
my
Yeah,
brain
it
is
sounded
pretty much
close to
dead.
British, but not really. Okay, that makes sense
I'm
though.
gonna sleep, so I can go get those black tires on that
Yeah.
truck repaired. Well, done.
And that's fine with me because I need sleep too.
Hey, Leo.
Yeah, I know those.
I got a quick survey question.
I don't know anything about the culture of Wales. Like I know about like Scottish and Irish culture, but Wales is.
How cool am I on a scale of 1 to 10?
I feel like if you have to ask them, that's.
That's what the last guy said.
Hold on. What was it?
How cool am I on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool?
Yeah, you can answer low. It's fine.
You're cool whip.
Cool whip.
So like
Frank,
mild at
cool
best
whip,
is what
cool
you mean
whip.
by that.
Frank, cool whip.
Is that
Cool whip.
Flipper? Okay, yeah.
There you go. There's your funny for today.
Funny for today.
You got a corny comment from me.
I was asking that survey question to customers earlier.
How'd that go over?
Dead today.
What was the average you say?
What? My answer to how cool he was?
Or no, he said he was asking that to customers. So what was the average score?
Low.
Like below 1? Is that?
To be honest, though, Flip, you kind of look like Deja's little brother.
Always had purple hair though.
That's the point.
Oh, are they related or?
Yeah.
No, they're not related.
Oh, okay. Sorry. This kind of look like brother and sister.
I've met you. You know
Uh.
me. I used to dress up as a clown. I wore flippers
Oh,
on my feet.
Flipper. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. That's.
Yeah. Yeah, we've met.
Oh, you look a lot different.
Liz?
Wants to
right?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to flop around anymore.
Yeah. Giving the flip-flop life around or away or whatever they say. I just woke up.
You're swimming it away.
That's too bad. I thought you made a great clown.
I met the clowns finally.
Oh,
and
did
I
you?
decided that they were too crazy for me.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, sorry, babe. Sorry.
They definitely put the killer in clown. That's for sure. They came after him. They tried to like coerce you to join their gang or something.
Kinda.
So you had to go on. What's it called? Cold turkey, you know, quit the clown life.
Yeah. That's basically what I did.
Okay. Well, as long as you're happy with it.
Yeah.
What?
Or maybe go like the reverse direction and
What's
become like a mime.
Your favorite cop is on. I just seen
Which
it
one?
on His name's Jeff.
James James.
I'm supposed to say on. You're not supposed to say on.
Name's Jeff.
My favorite cop.
On
Who's
duty.
my favorite? Mine's Holden. I like Holden.
Oh yeah, I like Brewer. I like Cyan. I like Danny, Ranger Danny.
I
Yeah,
like-
Brewer is the one I was talking about.
I like Lana.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he doesn't wake up that much anymore, I think. I like Cyan as well. Even though he towed my car one day. Mist is alright sometimes.
Who are all these
You know
cops?
what,
I haven't heard of
Flipper,
them.
You know what? You know what you should do for an advertisement?
What's that?
Why do they know more cops than I do?
Just out of fucking Twinsa. Are you hangry like Jeff? Jeff Jefferson? Well, satisfy your hunger with some tacos.
Man, that's all your idea, man. You should post that.
Nah, come on now. I'm not that much of a dick.
Who's Jeff Jefferson? I
I'm a
don't
jackass.
keep up with
Damn right I'm gonna.
what's happening in the public day. There's been other killer clowns throughout the ages, but they don't stay around too long because I don't know exactly the reason why. People don't really seem to like silly characters in the city too much.
What's his last name?
Jefferson, right? Jeff Jefferson?
Yeah. But how do you spell his fucking name? Is it G-E-O what?
Actually, how do you? Hold on. Jefferson.
They're not true to the clown livelihood. There was that one mime who was around for a while. He was pretty cool.
J-E-F.
And
F-E-R-S-O-N.
the bench trial where they were saying the guy was mimesist for
Yeah, J-E-F F-E-R-S-O-N.
and they had to prove that he wasn't mimesist or whatever.
Wait, he spells it J-E-F now?
The
At least I
only
think that's how he
non-killer
spells it.
clown.
I think he spells it with an E-O, actually.
Yeah, I think it's...
You have a clown character? Why do you have a...
I don't know. I've met him a lot in my days of crime.
Alright, so G-E-O...
Clown
You
character, huh?
you gotta talk
Oh.
slow with me. I'm kind of fucking out of it.
I heard.
Oh, wait. Okay, no. For the services,
Can't fucking figure this out.
them being charged for the services they are
Okay, there we go.
rendering.
It's a G-E-O-F-F-E-R-S-O-N.
And we're having asking this now. I don't feel like fully asking it. We're
Pretty sure it's
definitely
just
half asking this. I spent like a good like hour and a half doing the first one, and I just can't be bothered anymore. So we're having asking in confidentiality. Information relating to the representation of a client. Let's go. Disclosure is implied or impliedly authorized in order to carry out representation. Oh, okay. I didn't know this. Okay, so I don't need to. Okay, actually, I learned something.
Are you ready for this bullshit?
Yeah. Do you want to kill that hunger? Go down, get the spice in your life. That's so good.
I swear to God, he's gonna roll up and beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that sounded about right.
Oh my.
And then I gotta be nice. Just.
I have heard that. I heard Kenny talking about that.
I'm not going that low. I'm just nice enough to do something.
About how he fucked up on one of the deliveries for because he took a nap during it, something like that. Confidentiality.
And watch or react.
Table of confidentiality.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Is
I'm waiting for that.
Not talking.
Are you hangry like Jeff Jefferson? Do you want to kill that hunger? Come on down.
Not talking
and
about
get some spice in your life with little taste.
relating to the representation. Okay.
I mean, that tells you how grumpy.
Is not talking about the.
Oh yeah.
Okay. About your strategy.
That's
I think him and Maddox have made fun of me the most.
For the case.
Well, I did fall off the billboard
with
in
someone.
PD.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Not gonna chase the situation for now. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I feel like that's not really they're punishing you. It's just like a what's called a programming error, but definitely something that should be fixed, a bug. Because I do know for a long time, not for a long time, for about a month though, if you didn't clock out before you before the storm came in, or before you if you if you crashed or whatever, you wouldn't get paid. And so we would have having people like they'd be in the city for like 8 hours and they crash and then just wouldn't get paid. That happened to me a couple times. That was not fun. That was definitely not fun. I mean, more than a couple times actually. I think I lost about like something ridiculous, like 23 hours overall worth of work.
Watch, I'll get arrested just for fucking bringing his name up.
Whose name?
Jeff Jefferson.
I feel like I've heard of him.
He's an officer.
He's a man bun and he's mean to me.
It's all good. Just mean to half the fucking people he meets. They roll up on his bike.
We have a department of sanitation. I didn't know that.
Do what?
It says he's the shift lead at the department of sanitation.
I didn't know that either.
Oh no, Jeff Jeffries. Okay, no wait, that's not that.
You want Jefferson? Jefferson's a cop.
How do you spell Jefferson?
Just put Jeff GEO, and I think you'll find him.
Oh, G. What? Why would they spell?
Yeah. Don't ask. Just nod your head and go, all right.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the what's called the Cyberpunk Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've worked with him a few times.
Plus, babe, he might be busy though too.
You're just mad at him because he arrested me.
I'm not mad at him. I wish I was able to use the handcuffs first on you. That's why I'm.
What the fuck?
Ooh. Clean.
Is that clean? Is it?
Huh?
is that clean? I'm not. I mean, it's something alright. That's for sure. That's.
I don't know. You guys hungry at all or what?
Nah, I'm just hanging around because I'm probably I don't know what I'm gonna do for a bit.
You are, babe?
Same.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the strategy for the for your client's case. With someone you know to be to be on the opposition. Sure. We're half-assing it.
You wanna work the food truck after storm?
This might be the only time I'm available.
Okay, that's fine. I know your issues, so I'm
Yeah.
coming.
I'm not sure if you heard Flipper, actually. My bar license was suspended for like 3 weeks, and so I was going through a bit, you know, I was feeling, you know, the not being a clown part anymore.
I heard about it.
And so then that was what I do have my bar license back now, but I can only take bench shells. And I have to do a presentation on every rule of professional conduct. They're making me write what I did wrong 100 times, basically.
Yeah.
That's.
I could never be a lawyer or anything.
Just be careful who you make jokes around, I guess.
I always had jokes. I usually do. When I'm so tired. Well, I just woke up.
Oh yeah, I get that.
No, I plan on him coming.
Do I just need to do that? I feel like I'm maybe half-assing it too much with this, but I can't really. Confidentiality is confidentiality. Like it's not something that's like hard to. No, the clown lives on inside him. That's all. It may not be on the outside anymore. It's on the inside.
Man, it's the slowest fucking night I've ever been.
Ugh. Confidence is just. Oh. My will to do this is slowly being drained away even more every. Okay. Conflict of interest. Oh, okay, there's a good example. Is that if you are representing a client and they are wanting to sue another client
I'll call 311.
that has you on retainer. I'm surprised that Flipper. How did he hear about this though? That's the only way. Did Penny tell him, or like apparently this people just have heard all around. Oh wait, no, I guess Lis did kind of publicly tell everyone at up and down about that. all right. Well, I did forget about that, but well, I guess that's all right. That happened, but that was happening like a week ago though. There's a little bit of. I probably shouldn't have been as honest with it. Like I should have. I don't think it was that bad. I honestly, I still don't think it was that bad. I still don't think it was that bad. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it turns out I'm actually sexist. Maybe that's what happened. No, I just I grew up what's it called on Xbox Live playing Call of Duty and all that, so I've heard far worse things. I've laughed at far worse things. So it's I could think of one right now. Okay, that was no, I shouldn't. That was a very funny joke. I was just trying to repeat it though, but I can definitely think of some far worse jokes I've laughed at. That's that has you on retainer. I'm explaining why this is a conflict of interest. Because you would because you are because you have the interest, or you would
Yeah, I figured.
So
have the interest
Fuck me.
yes.
of
Okay.
So I have an idea.
Okay.
Let's run down to the hospital quickly,
Okay.
and let's try to fill their freezer a little bit.
Alright.
I'm saying this because of the storm that's going to be around shortly.
Yeah.
Let me check.
it's at 8, right? It's another half hour. It's quite a while, isn't it?
Okay, so there's one doctor on.
What? Don't stop
That
saying
doesn't
on.
mean we
Stop saying
can't
on.
fill the food
Just-
for first shift.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds like a.
Yeah, nice to see you guys.
Oh yeah. I'll.
Good
You
to
know
see
what?
too.
Let me just throw your name in my phone if that's all right.
Oh yeah, I can give you my number, or you can just text me. Actually, I'm in the City Hall app.
The attorney, right?
Yep.
I'm kind of.
No, actually, I already
okay.
have your number actually, because
Yeah.
yeah, I was helped you guys out with the marriage thing.
Yeah, I'm fucking out of it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I'm
It's early.
really out of it. Well, I haven't been awake long.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's early, so it's
I need more sleep though. All right.
woke up at like 1 a.m.
What you up
So
to?
I'm good for a while.
I genuinely don't know.
You don't know?
I'm literally just existing right now.
His brain isn't working correctly.
Well,
So
my
you
brain is fried, like chicken fried rice.
Oh, okay, sounds decent. Sounds actually quite tasty.
You can work the toe or the
All right.
food truck.
I'm just trying to stay up until I get really tired. And I'll probably crash for the night, or the day for a little bit, and then wake up again and jump back on.
I thought
It
you...
in stop.
I'm so
Why does it keep saying on? It pisses me off. It's
Brain no worky.
I thought you wanted to go to bed.
I was thinking about it.
This storm.
He is tired, I'm sure, but he said the same. He said it 4 times now. Do I say something?
Whatever.
Yeah, let's go. Let's bring the food truck to hospital. Quickly.
I don't know. I feel like this is pet peeve of mine when people say he's on. And I'm like, on? On duty, on duty. And I'm like, just don't say it. I had a problem with that at the beginning as well. But I just changed the way I referred to it, like in my head. Once I did that, it became much easier. But let's see if that's going to be the case. Then let me head off. I was hoping to maybe speak with somebody here, like Austin or whatnot. But at this time of day, Yeah, I forgot. Not too much happens. I think stuff happens at PDM. I forgot about this time of day. I had PDM. Been a while. Some glass screws over there. Let him slip up. Let him slip up. I remember actually. It's funny. I had in the very beginning of the city, when I was first learning how to roleplay. What's it called? I was wondering why it felt like during the Australian time there didn't seem to be like anybody at Burger Shot or not Burger Shot up and at him, despite there being what do you call that? Despite the queue always being full during that time. Like the queue was just always full at the very beginning of the city, and so I'm like, why? I was having a conversation with somebody. What was her name? Ray, I think, the manager of Up and Atom. And she's like, well, maybe there's just not that many. I was saying, why is there not that many people in the city or coming to Up and Atom during this time? I mean, you know, isn't there always 200 people in the city? And C-Cup goes, 200,000, you mean 200,000? I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't think about that. That's back when the queue was only 200 people were able to be in the city. But I'm like, oh fuck, I think is it. Wait, we're heading to PDM? Oh, it's so boaty now. Alright, it bothers me. Either that or we can just no, I'm hanging out PDM. We'll be the PDM lawyer guy. I remember I used to be he actually used to be known as that for a while before we started to slowly move out of PDM. For PDM roleplay, you kind of have to like really work at it. It's much more so like demanding compared to what do you call that? Compared to Up and Atom, you kind of have to like drag people into it, because otherwise it's just like, I just want to look at cars. Okay, well, you know, I can help you with that. What kind of cars are you looking for? Well, I'm just looking. All right. Well, what kind of preferences do you have? Are you looking for performance? You know? People really have like an objective though when they're coming here, and like, okay. And that's not an objective actually, and that's not even true actually. They just want to look at cars for some reason. They just want to look at cars, and I'm like, okay. And they're very happy to ignore the salesperson during that time. I'm like, okay. But I don't know how I did that. I would stay here for like 10 hours every day. It must have been that for like a month or so. I don't know how I did it. I guess because there's like people around. But I mean, actually, no, there wasn't even a lot of people around during I met coworkers during those times as well. You sleep? Alright, it was good to see you. Good to see you, Bib. Oh yeah, because you need to get up as well. That's right. You get up early. Actually, you're not. Go to sleep at this time. You're not gonna. Like a 7 hour, six hours is enough. Yeah. 4 a.m. It's okay. No, I woke up today at 1 a.m. So like, it's not too strange, right? Do I get those times? I slept for like 12 hours straight because I was fucking up my schedule because I had some doctor's appointments that I had early in the day that I was not ready for. Yeah, I functioned poorly on like less than 7 or 8. Yeah. Not really function poorly. It's more I'll just get tired and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna just sleep, and then I'll either that or when was the last time I functioned on like? Well, no, I usually function on low sleep. Well, not thinking about it, but it's more from like staying up too late rather than just like not having enough sleep. I function decently well actually on little amounts of sleep, but I'll get tired after a certain amounts of periods. But I'll go and sleep like 2 hours. I'm like, oh, I'm good to go for the next 4 hours, and then I'll pass out. I've trained myself to do that though, or not intentionally. It was kind of this kind of happens for some reason, where I end up waking up in the middle of the night a lot. Because you would have the interest of both clients. You would be, or for the best interest of both clients, it would be a conflict because the clients would be your client would be attempting to go against the best interest of your other client. Sure. There we go. I mean, that's probably a good time to end this as well. Oh, let me know someone's here. Why is there some? Alright, I usually go in there for the ending recap, or I used to. But we'll just end there. Just pink hair too. That's the warning sign. You know, it's like that tells the person's poisonous. Yeah, we actually got a fair amount of RP, yeah, at PDM. Or we met a fair amount of people through PDM. Sadly, a lot of people you would meet this wouldn't stick around because people were like buying the first cars. But a lot of people that like weren't, like first timers would remember you because you would help them out with picking out cars and whatnot. But let's see. We'll do the ending recap for the first time in a long time. It's been a while. It's been a long while, hasn't it? All right. What has happened today? All right. Today we what's it called? We got some work done on our presentation on the rules of professional conduct. Quite a bit of it done, so I'm happy about that. We hung off Ezra today. We were trying to learn how to do like therapy work with him, and hopefully, maybe we can become a therapist and do some sort of that work. I was hoping to do something like that actually. That was my intention with Lis whenever he first joined the city. With the what's it called? We also got to do some lawyer work, like actual lawyer work. Like that's incredible. That's insane. I didn't think it was possible. It's been so long. But looks like we still have it in us, and we know how to get the guilty pleas. And the cops are happy with that as well. It felt very good to be like to show that people appreciate me being around. So I'm happy about that. That they like Lis. I'm happy. Let's see. After that, we hung out with Baxter and Deja. That was not too much came from that, but it was nice getting to know them a little bit more. Is that all that happened? I mean, it's not we streamed for too long, but yeah, that's about I think that's about all that happened. Oh wait, before that's right. I need to eat my stuff. Oh, it's almost bad. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. I really do. And remember, life is sacred.